sacrificing time for this shit. Man, I got a plan. Tried to tell niggas years ago, they ain't understand. Riding by myself and it's cool, I'm all in my head. Everything in life you can't replace, I build relationships. Pretty little smile make a nigga wanna lock it in. We met the same time I lost a friend, we should try again. You been on my mind, you should hop in. I ain't gon' hurt you, baby girl, you know we locked in. Used to be on FaceTime calls on the regular. Never made time, landed on my busy schedule. Now every time I hit the bay, you know I think of you.
Henny the Moore reporting live from the liquor store, man. And when all three of us come together, man, it's Cowboys Uncut.
Scottis.
West Coast Cowboy in the middle, the Kanye West of this content stuff.
And I'm a day one type of girl. Ain't nothing wishy-washy over here. I don't jump around, stick to one side. Yeah, the silver, the blue, we got them in their feelings. That star on the field, come pay the D a visit. They say it's hatred, is it? I call it hate and simping. Cause if we wasn't that hating, they wouldn't be in our business. Listen, West Coast say the water tastes better. The fan base go harder, and all the ladies get wetter. Yeah, that's how it is when you straight reppin' for Dallas. We get it in the trap, and landlord tell us what's happening. No explanations in no shape, form, or fashion. When Henny drop the stats, ain't nothing else to be asking. Them numbers don't lie, that's why your argument dry. And we still got them rings, you got your eyes on our prize. Whether an eagle, a giant, or a commando, you in the parking lot crying, we in the Lambo, we stay in our bag, we run it up in the draft. You still talking about the 90s, so who's stuck in the past? Get off me, and I'ma need you 6 feet back. And we ain't hearing nothing till your team beat Dak. And we ain't scared of running. So only one team over here is Cowboys, believe that. Yeah, this you got is the poet. Big up West Coast Cowboys, HTM Sports, and Landlord from Alabama. Y'all check them boys out, man. Don't play around with the Cowboys content. Yeah, and you know it's DC. Yeah, DC4L. All day, every day.
My dear Aunt Sally, we is at the P right now. We gotta go to free agency, then we gotta go to draft, then we can talk about training camp.
And Stephen Jones, who's also a multi-millionaire, moves and feels like a what? Like a dude that is got $15 in his bank account.
You know? We finna come marching to Dallas with our picket signs, ticket torches, everything we can find.
And we are live. What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy, Henny the Moore, reporting live from the liquor store with the new and improved Wi-Fi. So listen, if I look like a Godzilla character, if my mouth and lips and stuff is not in sync, we're going to spin the block. We're going to shoot everybody up over there at Windstream, man. So listen, we in here now. Shout out to my boy Lou Takes in the middle, the most ratchet and impartial person I know at the bottom of the screen, Landlord from Alabama.
Wow.
And right now we are having drunk and Nefarious Takes.
Yikes. Hey, don't listen to him. Don't he look like he in witness protection? He don't look like me. You know what I'm saying? He look like he hiding from somebody. He done did some nefarious things, and they finally caught up with him, y'all. So make sure y'all put that pressure on him the more. But shout out to all the people rocking, man. Shout out to the intro guys in the building, man. We appreciate y'all. And what we got going, fellas? Shout out to Lou in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We all team trenches now, so we ain't even got to fight, man. We ain't even got to fight.
ain't nobody got to die no more, man.
We ain't got to kill no more, man. You know what I'm saying?
Ceasefire, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Because listen, man, we got a lot to discuss today, man. Because OTAs is going on. We still trying to figure out what the hell we gonna do to stop the run. I want to know who actually looking good. But before we get into that, though, man, this is not in the show, but shout out to Dak Prescott. He just welcomed his new baby girl into the world, so salute to him and his family on that. Peace and blessings to them. You know, I ain't gonna go out and post no pictures or nothing because people is weird. You know what I'm saying? We know kind of weird people we have in the chat box. So, you know, we're going to keep it all positive today. So, salute to Dak Prescott and his family for welcoming in they bundle of joy.
Salute
Dak, man.
That man procreating. You know what I'm saying?
Real quick.
He ain't got off.
She ain't bullshit. She ain't even healed up good. Damn, Dak.
I know you love him, man, but damn.
That boy Rick. Didn't he renovate the house? He was already having that new room in there. That's what he was doing.
He planned
Yep,
it.
he was plotting on the box.
He said, "Yeah, this finna happen soon."
Shout out to that country boy though, man.
Salute, man. Hey, it's a wonderful thing bringing children in the world, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed.
I don't think you ever can be ready for it. So
Nah.
It
don't
helps
sit
to
up
have
and say you're ready.
It helps when you have $60 million though.
Yeah, you got millions of dollars, you know. You know what I'm saying? You could be ready then. I can't speak on that. You could be ready then, probably. You know what I'm
Man, facts. So let's go ahead and jump into it, man. Where do you want to start? You want to start with how bad we are at stopping the run? You want to start with OTAs? You want to start with June 1st? Where we at right now? What y'all feeling like?
I meant to ask you to do a little research. You know, you the research goat. I wanted to know, far as the stopping the run, I wanted to know, like, for the past, I guess we can go, how far back we generally go when we're doing research? Like, maybe about 10 years? I think that's, 10 years is like the standard, right?
Yeah.
In the last 10 years, how many playoff teams was bad at stopping the run? I think that'll be interesting.
Well, just last year, the Commanders were a horrible run defense, and they made it to the NFC Championship game. The issue though is that they were also a top 3 rushing team themselves, so it's sort of
balanced each other out. Yeah. And I bet you they was high on turnovers too.
Yeah.
Because they got Dan Quinn.
That's what saved them in that game versus the Lions. The Lions are a good run team, and they got 5 turnovers on.
5 turnovers.
Yeah, yeah.
Turnovers is fraudulent.
I saw the point in the game where it happened because they were down 7-3. The Lions had the ball with the opportunity to go up 14-3, and what happened is that they got a strip sack. Dante Fowler came through with a strip sack. They got the ball. They went down there and actually took the lead instead of going down further. So instead of it going from 14-3, it ended up being 10-7. And then, it balanced out from there. They were able to stay in the game, stay on task, stay on plan.
How far was the goofy play that they called, the reverse pass with Jameson Williams? And they threw a pick. That was insane.
Yeah, they were deep into the game too. That was like late third, early fourth. I can't remember which one, but they shot themselves in the foot on that one.
That was goofy.
Yeah, they did some real stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, the Commanders are an anomaly. That's why when people use them, like, oh, they're an NFC Championship team, like, oh, the Cowboys ain't close to them, man, I beg to differ. I really do. They did good. They did what they were supposed to do, but we ain't gonna sit here and act like they didn't have a lot of stuff go their way, especially in that game.
Yeah, that's what I say. Like, when we think about our past failures, I guess you could say, in the playoffs, we don't get those timely turnovers a lot. The only one I can remember is Kelvin Joseph. Remember that? That's about the only one.
He didn't get the turnover.
He did get a turnover then.
Yeah, you're right.
He got a turnover in the San Francisco game.
And we kicked the field goal.
See, that was a timely turnover that we needed. We just didn't capitalize on it to the best of our abilities. So,
you're right.
In a lot of those games,
I watched the game last night, and that's crazy.
See that? In a lot of those games, we don't get them. So that's why I say, depending on turnovers is like paying your rent with the parlay. I don't think you can depend on that. You need some more tangible things like being a great run defense team, being a great red zone team, not allowing scores. You need tangible things like that can travel with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't get a turnover opportunity, then you sit up there and be on the short end of the stick. And we already know throughout the playoffs when we be losing, bro. I know I ain't the only one. I used to be over there like, damn, we need a turnover. I used to be over there stressed out like, damn,
praying to the Lord, like, God, please come through.
That Green Bay game, the whole time, I'm over there like, damn, we need a turnover bad. Like, we was itching and fiending for one. But, like, when you think about it, bro, we got away with a lot of stuff because of turnovers. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was letting them get sustained drives, get first downs, every team that we played was doing these things. If you think about it, like real talk, they was doing these things, but we'll offset it with a turnover. So
Week 1 of 2023 was pretty much our season. The Lions drove all the way down, and then they got the field goal blocked, and we scored a touchdown, and we ran away and scored 40 points on their ass. You know, like that pretty much was the 2023 season for the Dallas Cowboys. Turnovers, special teams plays, and running up the score on teams that probably should have had a chance to be in the games. Like with the Rams, it was we ended up blowing them out, but all that stuff happened in like a 1 or 2 minute span. You know, it was the pick six, it was the punt block, it was all kinds of stuff happened when we played them, and they ended up being a playoff team. It ended up being one of the better teams we ended up beating that year.
Yeah, and that's how there's a common theme to that. Like, the reason why we ain't getting no turnovers is because teams don't pass the ball on you. Like, that's where turnovers mostly happen. That's why passing the ball is a very like dangerous play, because you know anything can happen. And when we get like turnovers on the run, it's probably because somebody was gashing us, and we got somebody coming back and doing the peanut punch. So the reason why we ain't getting no turnovers was because teams actually like they played the turnover battle and not like, you know, wasn't daring, and they ran the ball on you and protected the ball. When they protect the football and they see that you can't gather life with turnovers, that's what happens. You know what I'm saying?
So to piggyback on what all y'all are saying, because this is the postseason. Like, turn away if you're squeamish and you don't like blood, because these were massacres. This was what our run defense did in the postseason. The last 4 losses, 273 and 3 tutties to the Rams, 169 and 2 tutties to the 49ers, 113 and 1 to the 49ers the second time. We played much better. Still gave up over 100 yards. Packers game, they just put belt to ass, man. Most of this was just Aaron Jones doing what he wanted to do. This was 143 yards and 3 touchdowns. So over the span, and I'm gonna add the turnovers in too. Over the span of these last 4 playoff games, the Dallas Cowboys have 2 turnovers, 698 rushing yards allowed, and 9 rushing touchdowns. Like that's like a season worth of production from a running back. some of these low tier running backs, that's what they give you in a full season, and that's what we gave up in 2 games, in 4 games.
Boy going crazy on
they
those,
going
man.
crazy on the Dallas Cowboys. So to your point, when you can do that on the ground, why the hell I got to throw the ball?
Exactly.
Some teams took that approach 100%, like Buffalo and Green Bay, and like it's sad, bro. Like I said, I'm high on this pass rush, but the pass rush don't stand a chance if we can't stop the run, man. So that's why it's important. Like, you'll be crippling your chances to win and one of your best units on your team without stopping the run. So that's why it's so critical to make sure we get a great defensive tackle in here, or a defensive tackle who's normal that plays great. Like, we need somebody to shock the world almost, I feel like. Even if it's a June 1st guy, like, we need somebody to show up and show out that we didn't expect to play to that level.
So, speaking of June 1st.
Could be Mozzie, too. Go ahead.
It could be.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it might need help. You know?
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask you, because you brought up June 1st. Who in Dallas ain't going to be a Dallas Cowboy tomorrow?
It would be hard-pressed for me to see a world where somebody like... If Deuce still here tomorrow, I don't know, bro.
I say this was for Deuce. Because the running back room is so shaky, they at least want to look at him too. Like,
yeah.
So how deep are we going at running back for count?
I think it's an open competition.
Yeah,
I'm saying, so we just keeping all of them on the roster.
Yeah,
right now.
We don't know who good.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big. these preseason games gonna be straight run plays.
What they said. If you got more than one running back, you ain't got no running backs. We got 17 of them motherfuckers, so that's crazy. Damone Clark,
that's a very good game.
That's interesting. Like,
yeah, that's a very
I
good
watched
game.
a few games from last year, and Damone, that was that Giants game. He was running around tackling Daniel Jones. We know Daniel Jones got a little speed. He was doing the little things like that, but man, that kid, he might as well just,
he
start looking for some houses somewhere else. It's grim for him. He need to call his real estate agent right now. Like, Hey,
I got a
I'm
name
on
for
the
you.
move in a minute.
I got
That's
a
it.
name.
For real.
Donovan Wilson.
Ooh, wait.
Donovan Wilson got paid.
They got an out in his contract.
Oh,
They-
He is
they-
hurt. You think they gonna cut him while hurt? Have they cut anybody else while hurt?
Is he hurt or is he cleared now? He was hurt at one point. Is he cleared now?
No, I think they said OTAs. He was still with the rehab group.
Shit,
I think
think
Donovan
okay,
Wilson
too.
fine though.
Yeah, I think he's fine. I think they just not rushing it. You know what I'm saying?
You know somebody who need to be calling their agent, real estate agent, and they football agent.
Who?
Like a collection of those wide receivers. Pickens made it
okay.
ugly for them boys, bro.
I had a hot take. I ain't gonna lie. People ain't gonna like it.
What's the
Go ahead.
Man, I don't think this is at camp. I don't like what reason to keep Tolbert around.
He's
Outside
a
of,
third round pick,
yeah, that's it.
and he
That's
led
the
your
only
team in touchdowns last year.
But I'm saying, like, if you look at the roster, and I think somebody else said this, like, you know, like just archetype wise, like who's Pickens' archetype backup? Isn't it Flournoy?
We didn't have a Pickens on the team.
Probably me.
That's why I feel like it was so important to get one. I don't liken none of these guys to Pickens.
I mean, I'm just saying like big body.
I know
think-
what you mean.
Yeah.
I don't think we got one.
You know,
That I don't look at none of these dudes
I
in
don't
the
think that
architect of
I don't think they're on
Pickens.
the level of him, but I think they play the same position.
they poor man. You know, like a
You know
poor
what I
man.
mean?
Yeah.
Like,
You know,
I'm not saying that any of these guys are George Pickens. I'm just saying, like, if I'm looking for a slot wide receiver, it's like my slot is 9 out of 10 gonna be CD Lamb, and if I had to put somebody else in the slot, it'd probably be who? We got one slot receiver.
Okay, we say
And Turpin's gonna be getting reps too. We can't forget about that.
forgot about Turpin a little
Yeah,
bit.
Turpin's finna jump. You know what I'm saying? A couple of these guys. That's what I'm saying. Like we gotta really cut this room.
Shout out to Big Time Show in the building,
Yeah.
man. We gotta show love to our
He said
country.
Vash.
creators.
Shout
He talking
out
about
Big
Vasher.
Time.
Vasher been gone a couple years, Big Time.
Vashers get called around August. He just
He caught that one spectacular pass in training
over.
camp, and he been a legend in forever. Like everybody know him.
Hey, what are the chances that John Stevens Jr. has a job? Cause we just picked up somebody that's similar to him with the boy
Slim?
from Auburn.
Fairweather.
Slim?
Yeah, he gone.
Cause you gotta stay on the field. You gotta be there. You know what I'm saying? We
Got
ain't
you.
seen this guy, bro. Like, and he had so much promise, but we ain't seen none of it translate on the field at all. So, like, when we talking about these wide receivers, though, Lou just threw a curveball with Tolbert.
Toba got no.
But-
I got a gripe with him. You know what I'm saying? Like
I feel you, like-
I wanted him to be number 2. He wearing number 1. You know what I'm saying?
He crazy for that.
We got Pickens and 13. I'm trying to get. Everybody,
okay.
They over here playing with number 14. So I'm looking at like, yeah,
He's a
Toba.
veteran
Why you
player.
wearing number 1? I would have snatched that number 1 off Toba so damn fast. You know what
Time
I'm saying?
out, though. Big Time Show said Vasher type guys he meant. But
Okay.
one thing I'll say, I know we be freestyling y'all, so bear with me, but I gotta touch on this though. He said they playing with the 14. Did y'all hear everybody making it a foregone conclusion that he won't have 14? Did you hear what Pickens said? Pickens was like, yeah, this temporary. On my life, he still said 13 was temporary. I swear to God, go back and look at
I'm glad he
Pickens.
said that too.
He did not
Somebody-
say that this
Somebody
is his
gonna
number.
get.
Somebody
He
just
said
Somebody
this is
gonna
temporary.
get it.
Real time. Go back and look. Like, you know, we actually talk about what the people say on this channel. Like, we don't make up narratives and say what they said when they didn't say it. You know what I'm saying? We actually tell the truth. And Pickens said, hey, it's temporary. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad he said that.
Yeah.
I'm so
Salute
glad.
to Uncle Charles,
Uncle
man.
Charles.
205 in the building, man. Hey, you will never find two individuals like me and Uncle Charles, and we both from Birmingham. Ain't that crazy? If y'all ain't heard of Uncle Charles call, man, I don't know where y'all been, man. I don't know where y'all
Pickens
been.
won number 1 for real? Man.
Or 14. No, remember, 1 in Georgia, 14 in the NFL.
Oh, I didn't know he wear. Yeah, I forgot he
was
wore number
one
1.
in Georgia.
See, look, man. Hey, look, my
But
incentives
now,
are
though,
correct, man.
time out, though, Lou. I'm with you. 1 is probably a more promising, a more, football number. We respect 1 as football
It's
players.
a dog.
Like, you
You
got
know
1?
what I'm
Like,
saying?
that was Cam number. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
you number 1, dog. It just means something. But 14, I say between those two players, who got the most say-so about keeping their number?
Marquise Bell. 'Cause, he
You
got-
think
he signed
so?
a contract. He just signed a contract extension.
Man,
It don't mean
they don't
shit,
mean
though.
nothing. Hey.
Jalen, listen.
Jalen
Hold
Tolbert.
on.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Jonathan Wilson is a damn
Good safety.
possible cap cut, right? So Marquise Bell will be your starting safety. Jalen Tolbert, who got a year left of his contract, is not guaranteed a roster spot. You can move on from Jalen Tolbert. You need Marquise Bell at least.
I'm saying
that 14, like, bro, you ain't
business.
even selling no jerseys.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro.
Thank
Like,
you,
what
Blaine
you
Lord.
doing,
That's what
bro?
we
Like,
trying
get out
to
the way, bro. Like, I mess with Bell too, bro. I like Marquise Bell, but come on, bro.
Yes.
Like, out of good faith, bro. You gotta get it. Like, this man coming to the team trying to get acclimated. He trying to get. You supposed to have a warm welcoming for this man. It ain't like you gotta buy the jerseys back. That's what Jalen Smith had to do. That's what Zeke had to do. People that change their numbers, that's one of the rules if y'all didn't know. They gotta buy back some of the jerseys that's left. You know what I'm saying? You ain't selling no jerseys, Marquise Bell, man. Quit playing, man. Get that man 14. I'm
strictly
sorry, it's
business,
pissing
bro.
me off now.
Jalen Tolbert ain't
That's
selling
what
no
I'm
damn
saying.
jerseys.
You're
either.
right. You're
But
right.
I guarantee you that's his first choice, though. Probably 14.
Jalen,
Man,
Jalen
if
Tolbert
I'm
ain't
Jerry
selling no
Jones,
jerseys,
I would
man.
call. What's his name?
And how do you know that? How do you know that his first choice? How do you know?
I
he didn't-
said probably, sir.
Hold on. How you know he
Probably.
didn't want his college number coming into the NFL, and he just couldn't get it?
That's why I'm
from
saying.
Pittsburgh?
I'm Jerry Jones. I'm bringing Tolbert into the office. I'm bringing Thomas into the office, breaking the pool stick and letting their ass fight it out.
Yeah, you mean Bell.
Bell,
and,
Bell,
Tolbert. Yeah, let them fight to the
Let it fight out.
They pissing me off with this. I ain't gonna lie. Because, bro, y'all stopping some greatness. Like, I wanted to see George Pickens in 14 in Dallas. Like, if that's the number he want, I'll take that back. If that's the number he want, I'm not sure if which one got priority, 1 or 14 with him. But it don't goddamn matter, to be honest with you. Like, hey, Tolbert, you got 2 jersey sales. Your mama and your daddy. So, goddamn, you can pay them back.
And them for free.
You know what I'm saying? Like, quit playing, man.
Why
Like,
are you doing this?
bro,
shit,
the nation
man?
gonna be lit if they sell.
They holding up
jerseys,
album
bro.
sales, man.
Man,
We can't sell the album. They holding
yes.
up.
We
could've been-
want to buy. Listen, everybody want to buy a George Pickens jersey now. I know I do. I want to buy one, but we don't know what number he got. Come on, y'all. Relax. man.
Like they holding up the sales, man. Like this is
Do
ridiculous.
y'all think
Y'all
Jared
is
just
crazy.
sitting back like, do y'all think Jared just like, we gonna let y'all sort it out? Then if it don't go his way, it's like, hey, don't make me step in now. Like, now I gotta say something. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let y'all handle it.
Angie said
It was
breaking
cool for a minute, but
wishbone.
hold on, nigga.
Say what?
I said, it was cool for a second, but hold on now.
Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all handle it. But hey, after a while, hey, Marquise, it's not like you actually got a choice. Like, let's be real.
Like, I was trying to be civilized about this.
I'm trying to be, you know what I'm saying, even kill about this. But okay, now keep playing. But for real, man, they holding up some greatness, man. We want to see what number he gonna wear, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's important.
I mean, the issue
I think
is
it's important to your swagger and all that, bro.
All
You
that,
want to
bro.
feel like you got to be a football dude to understand how important your numbers is. You do.
Every
I'm
time,
sorry.
like,
You
I want to
gotta
see that on my
play, I
practice
think.
jersey. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm just saying, like, I don't think it's solely on them, though. Like, they hand out all the gangster classical wide receiver numbers to anybody. Why the hell 81 ain't available? Why
Hold on.
why the TO number ain't available? Why
Yeah.
why Alvin Harper number ain't available? Why all these other classic Dallas Cowboy wide receiver numbers ain't available?
Now we on numbers. I don't like Carson with 21. I don't like that shit.
Hey, yo,
Yeah,
man.
sure didn't
Shut-
like
I don't like that. And then you play corner? Man, you crazy, bro.
Boy,
It's certain stuff they should laugh at you about. Like,
when you
I don't know
corner-
why we only honor 88, bro. We tripping. Like, we
we are-
love 88.
Hey, no, that's
but
hard. That
but
part.
they don't play with 22 either.
They don't play with 22.
They
don't.
play with 33, like some fools.
Boy, 94.
They play with 94.
They do.
They play with they don't play with 8.
They don't play with 73. Funny enough, sneaky one.
Yeah.
And Larry Allen,
That's
RIP
Tyler
to the
Smith
GOAT.
number, man.
R.I.P.
But ain't that Tyler Smith number?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's when they don't play.
Oh, yeah,
with
they
it.
gave it to
They
somebody dope.
gave it to a dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
First round pick, yeah, you right.
They played with Romo.
Shit, listen,
They gave him the Turpin.
Turpin wasn't shit when he got that number.
They
That
gave
nigga was
that
a
boy
kick
to a
returner.
UDFA. Damn, Romo.
Like
Shit, I don't know.
Oh man, just wait till Dak leave.
But they gonna get that to Roddy. Like
A kicker gonna be number 4.
they gonna give that number to Roddy, the mascot. God, damn.
That is a good point. Nobody wear 12. That's a good
Nobody
point.
wearing 12. They don't play with 12 either.
You know I don't
that's
play with
Roger
12.
the Dodger. Hell yeah,
Yeah,
they
you know
ain't playing with Roger.
Captain America.
But look how they don't play with. We established that they don't play with 22. They don't play with 12. They don't play with 8 or 88.
Mm-hmm.
But why y'all playing with 21? I understand Deion ain't a lifelong Cowboy, but still.
Hold on. Deion Sanders was a Dallas Cowboy just as long as he was an Atlanta Falcon. Same number of years.
He's a legend. How about that?
He a legend, bro.
Legend.
Like it's cringe worthy to me. I'm not gonna hold you. When I see him out there with 21, I'm like, what? What are we doing? Like, and I ain't acting like he's just sorry. I ain't acting like Carson is just terrible or never gonna be nothing. But it's like that's a status symbol to me. Like that's a status symbol on the field. Like that's 2-1. That's 21, bro.
That boy on the bench, just looking at the game.
I'm talking about out there. You see 21. That's an image you shouldn't want to see in your life. See a 21 in Dallas getting cooked.
What?
Think about that. That's like
him any
22
kind of way.
getting stuffed. You know what I'm saying? 1 yard runs all day. We don't want to see that, bro.
They should take his number and his nickname.
Exactly. And this ain't just no Carson bashing session, but I'm just saying I think you should earn certain numbers for real.
Nah,
You can't just almost like LSU do it, bro. You gotta earn certain numbers, man.
7 is that their number over there? They don't give that out. You know?
And for the people who don't know no better, that never played, we gotta kind of break it down shortly, and then we're gonna move on. All right, when we get all our jerseys, when we on the team, the best players get priority. Real talk. The best players, you earn that. They like, okay, QB, you know what I'm saying? What number you want? Oh,
Wide receiver
7.
1.
All right, bet. Wide
what
receiver,
you want?
what number you want? Like, think about it. It only makes sense to give priority to the people who gon' play. You know what I'm saying? So that's why numbers are important, man. That's why numbers are important.
Real talk. They said they disrespect 28 too.
Right. Woodson. Yeah.
Man, they played with my boy. Did he ever get into the Hall of Fame? Or they still playing with him?
No, he ain't got in yet. Right?
Disrespect from all sides, man. That's
We need to make that 73. Shit. We need to protect 77 and 79. For real.
for Tyron, Neil, yeah.
And Zach, bro, those some gangsters.
73.
Can't anybody just be wearing that.
Yeah, I know. Like, so 73, I'm glad. Yeah, that's, you know what I'm saying, RIP, for real. Like, that's probably one of the best linemen of all time.
I'm with Andrew. 9 do not look right on Turpin either.
But I do say this: there's too many people to
protect all
them
numbers.
damn
I understand that.
I know.
Like, 53-man roster, the entirety of the damn practice squad. Like, you can't have repeat.
You can have some triple digits out there. They do like college, man. They have
have 100.
100 is crazy.
for them damn what they call it, them guys are not on scholarship. Yeah, they give them triple digits.
I ain't never seen a dope 90. Do we have a dope 99 on this team before? That's TJ Watt now, man. I'm talking about for the Steelers. Like, that'll be dope. That's a defensive end number, though.
Totally. If we get another one, we're going to have to give
Chauncey Golston was the last nigga that had 99.
That ain't, that 99 be hard on the jersey, though. I ain't gonna hold you. It's certain numbers that see the
zero finna be hard.
Let's get off of it because
go.
some of these numbers look good. Some of them don't. Like, real talk.
0 or Overshawn gonna be good. I'm trying to.
That's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be great whenever he plays.
I wasn't a big fan of Michael Wilhelm at first. It grew on me though.
But at least it was his number.
Yeah, I'm just saying like how it looks. Now I'm talking more about how it look on the field. I hate 13 on
it's so
Overshawn.
unlucky. It's just
I hate 13.
It was unlucky, man. I don't want Pickens in that number because it's because it's unlucky. Knock on wood.
Yeah,
for sure. It's an unlucky number. I don't want him in there. Nowhere.
Shout out to Donnie Holmes too. We see you.
Shout out to Dono. But yeah, man, it's just certain numbers that look better. Like 28 a dope looking number.
Yeah.
22, 25. Them 20s be hard to me. You know what I'm saying? And most single digit numbers look good. except for 9 to me. I don't like
also,
9.
Shout out to Dono on the Cash App too, man. You so real. Well, I appreciate you.
Salute to Dono on my side too. I know he usually show love to everybody, man. He's a gold in the space. We appreciate it. Like, y'all just don't know this stuff go a long way, man. So if y'all can contribute to us in our time, man, we appreciate y'all.
Indeed. What'd you say, brother?
Shout out to Angie for $10.
Oh,
Salute.
Yeah.
Angie
She
also
another
goes
one,
to
man.
space.
Always supporting.
Always.
We appreciate y'all.
Yes, indeed.
But
Yes, indeed.
what was your favorite number, Lou?
When I played,
Yeah, I know you are O lineman, but
yeah, I
what
like
was
7. I like 78. That's my number.
What was yours, Hen?
60.
See, I liked it. In it like 80, 81, 88, and then I liked the 23 because of my last name. But yeah, those was my numbers.
There's a lot of good numbers for receivers. Cause remember back in the day, man, like it was what Hines was like 86. That was looking clean. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah.
There's a lot of different numbers.
I love that 81 though. T.O. was
Yeah,
crazy with that
yeah,
81 on my life. That number went
And
crazy.
think about it. Who got 81 right now for the Dallas Cowboys?
Who,
Mingo.
Brooks or somebody?
It was
Mingo?
Mingo.
Go ahead.
This that bullshit.
You see what I mean? You see what I mean? So
That's
we
that
could have put Jordan Pickett at 81. It would have meant something.
Hey, yeah, y'all put y'all, all the football people, man, put y'all favorite numbers in there.
Facts,
Like,
man.
this a real football niche conversation. You know what
Hey,
I'm saying?
10 is hard, Ty Church. 10 is
10
hard.
is crazy.
That's a hard number.
10
boy.
crazy. 32 is dope, too. 32 is dope. My cousin, shout out to White Dog, man, he played in 56 at linebacker. That number used to go crazy. Look,
That's LT right here.
Look, at my high school, they made that a generational number because of him. He balled that hard. They was like, hey, you got to be dope to get 56. No lie.
That's
That's
so
how they
good.
used to move. So shout out to White Dog, man.
That's how you make a name for yourself too.
Hell
though,
yeah.
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 Like,
They
for real.
said Toba don't deserve one. Everybody mad at Toba for that one.
Man, I would never let that go. I'm sorry, y'all.
44 is kind of crazy. What, you was a fullback? Because
What,
I
a
remember
linebacker-
when numbers had made you be a certain position back in the day. That ain't been around now about what, about 5 years?
Yep. Recently.
Yeah, when you
have
could just
whatever
wear whatever number.
I love that though.
Jordan Lewis looked it cool with the 2 though too. That 2 was hard with Jordan Lewis.
Who's
I
at
ain't
2
gonna
now?
hold you. I don't even know who gonna get 2 now.
Somebody switched. It was one of them safeties that switched.
52
Is
though.
it Wanye? Wanye got number 2?
Wanye got number 2?
Let me see.
It was a lot of number change though
It
with
was
this
a lot-
season too.
it was.
Yeah.
Dallas, I'm finna Google that shit. Cause listen, this was not, listen. How we know we love you. This was not part of the conversation.
Nah,
It's
this
such a
just-
good conversation.
Yeah.
You just
It's
got
such a good
11, bro.
conversation we gotta
You
do.
just got 11. Who
agree.
can talk about numbers for an hour?
I told you. I told you with Wanye.
It was Wanye.
Oh, Wanye got it.
See, look.
I like Wanye though. What? Okay, let's transition then. How y'all feel about Wanye getting cornerback reps?
I mean, his best ability is probably coverage, playing slot. You know, if you're, because listen, at this point, even at the collegiate level, if you're a good coverage safety, they will put you in the slot. We see it all around at the college level. It's just something that they do now. We don't have a true solidified slot corner ever since we lost the aforementioned Jordan Lewis. We gave Izzy some burn and slot as well from what they were reporting, and that's very interesting in of itself because he is also somebody that's sort of a combo defensive back, plays a little bit of safety, plays a little bit of corner. So if it works, it works, man. Like I need to actually see him play somebody before I say if I like it or not, because he ain't covering nobody for real. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't for all the marble. I need to see this shit in at least preseason before I give an opinion on it. Because right now we just throwing stuff against the wall, see if something stick.
You got a slot corner. You got a really good slot corner on your team right
It
now.
ain't the run bland.
It ain't the run blend. Yeah,
But
that's what it tells me.
He in the country. He in the contract year. He ain't
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
get
The
in.
run
I
blend.
think they
that's-
trying their best to put him in slot too.
Yeah,
They
and
want-
We just don't
Oh,
have
yeah.
outside corners on this
Oh
team.
yeah, and I think he
That's
fight his ass out to not get in there.
He
trying
said
to
he
get all that
said
paper.
it. He said it.
He said
He
He
don't
said-
want to be a slot.
He said I'm going to talk to them about that.
See, listen. The
And
thing
that's
about
that's
Bland though,
Yeah,
I honestly don't like him as a boundary corner. I know some people do,
He gets
but
smoked.
I know, yeah, like I'm telling you,
me and this man had to call mid football game.
yeah,
I called this nigga mid-football game when we were playing the Seattle Seahawks in 2023.
DK.
Yeah, like, hey, man.
He ain't it. He ain't like that. He's a good player. Don't get me wrong. He's a good player. Like, you can have flaws and still be a good player. Because some people think that, you got to be flawless to be this great player. He's a good player. He got his warts, though. But the thing about it is, bro, if you going to have him consistently on these top guys, I'm not signing up for that. I'm not signing up for that. And I want people to think about this because I swear, all I've been seeing is Trayvon Diggs slander from everybody. Like, I see people talking about Trey like he's just a piece of garbage. I want y'all to understand this. That is still the best corner on this football team if he healthy. Real talk. By far to me. Because guess what? I seen Trey lock people down man-to-man for years. People like the best wide receivers in the world. Justin Jefferson, I got the tape. He was all over this dude. Who else? He went through a gauntlet of wide receivers and locking them down. The first year, he got all the interceptions. They said, oh, he gave up 1,000 yards. The next year, he locked shit down. Y'all got to stop playing with Trayvon Diggs like he ain't like that. Now, I understand he got to be on the field to show he's like that. But, bro, please chill out with all the Trayvon Diggs slander. Y'all know that's my Bama guy. Might be a little biased. But I'm just saying, that dude nice, though, bro. And I think y'all will really regret this if the Cowboys just kick this man to the side. I promise y'all, we gonna regret it. So
I will regret it.
Make sure y'all don't buy into that foolishness, man. I'm sorry, like I know it's popular to dog Trey out and like, oh, he's not gonna be on the team. I promise you, y'all gonna regret that if that happens. You know what I'm saying? Especially if he bounced back from this injury. Like, chill out, bro.
Yeah. I'll say this one thing. Can either one of y'all tell me which cornerback gave up the most yards this year?
This past year?
Yeah.
Well, they're in the starting corner. They didn't play a lot, right?
No, I'm talking about not for Dallas Cowboys, so in the league.
Who?
So that was a talking point on multiple shows for Trayvon Diggs.
When Trey did.
Who gave up the most yards this year?
You don't know.
Or the year before? You don't
know that.
I don't know either, because I don't have 50 motherfucking people telling me about it.
This right here let you know it's all slander. What happened? When Trey missed the tackle, not every cornerback gotta be a goddamn Ray Lewis out there tackling. Come on, bro. Like, you can tell that they setting up this smear campaign for Trey, and y'all buying it. They ain't gonna want to pay him. They really just pissed off that they paid him the contract and he been hurt. That's just circumstantial. It might be a little tension though.
I don't know why they mad at that.
You don't gotta dog this man for that, bro.
I don't know why they mad at that contract. He signed a.
See, somebody talking about, I guess you forgot he can't tackle. Name the best tackling cornerback in football, and then I guarantee you I'll show you a sorry corner. More than likely. I promise you that.
Because last time I checked, you're making a bunch of tackles a corner, your ass is getting cooked.
You giving catches up.
That nigga he catching the ball. He catching the ball.
You giving catches up. That's what's wrong. Like, y'all don't understand. Like,
so Sauce gave up the most yards last year. And
my God.
Oh no,
and he's still regarded as one of the best.
No, not last year. That boy, he was not looking like the best last year.
Let's see.
I think the best corner is Patrick Surtain.
Yeah, he won the fifth player of the year.
Yeah.
Guess who I seen cooking him one-on-one?
Oh,
Pickens.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I saw.
But they say he's not a number one. You know.
Yeah.
I thought that's my definition. I don't know how they go by. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother story for another day. But I just want people to understand. Okay, Trey ain't making tackles. Listen, man. Do y'all know how many receivers that the Dallas Cowboys ain't really even had to worry about because of Trey?
A lot.
Man, we be over there like, he might make one catch or so, but you ain't gonna have to worry about Trey too much, bro. Scary Terry didn't exist until Trayvon Diggs is not on the field. Do y'all understand that? Justin Jefferson has never balled on the Cowboys. Go look it up. We done played him like 2-3 times. He never got a good game on Trey. Never. Okay, and he's the best. They say, okay, I want people to understand how great that is. What they say, privilege is invisible. Like, you don't understand the privilege that you got until you don't have it no more. Now, what was happening when he ain't been there?
All hell broke loose.
Scary Terry got the off. Scary Terry got off on the Cowboys last year. Like, Come on, man. I think y'all taking it for granted, man. And when that man ain't there, you gonna feel it. I promise you that.
Yeah.
At least let the man get back healthy and then show that he can't play. I'm with you after that. That's all I'm saying. Don't just be y'all trying to kick the man off the bridge before you even see him. Am I right?
Yeah, I don't want to get rid of nobody.
They dragging Diggs, bro. They dragging them. Everybody.
Now, I think I want to keep everybody. That room right there could be one of the best rooms on this team. Actually, the best when healthy.
Yeah, when healthy, because because Trayvon's an all-pro, the Run Bland's an all-pro. You got a top 100 pick in Siobhan Revel. You got a former first-round pick in old boy you got from Buffalo. And he played well in OTAs for what they were saying. And listen.
And baby seat.
Yeah, no, we ain't. Nah, I ain't missing that nigga for a reason.
Who that?
Carson. I ain't missing.
Man, don't do seatbelt like that, man. I'm just saying. Just get him off that 21 and we good.
I was gonna mention Israel.
Add 20 to it. Give him 41.
I was gonna mention Israel.
Gerald Sisselbot looking at. When that Gerald Sisselbot number 41?
Sisselbot. Because 36 is Kendrick, right?
Played with 41. He said add 20 to that bitch. Luke crazy. No.
All right, so let's talk about.
Angie called him boy the break leg committee. You gotta relax, Angie. Come on now. Sheesh. Damn.
Oh man. So let's talk about some OTA stuff that they reported on from one of these last practices, man.
Let's do it.
So we talk about all these horrible football players we got. I'm just kidding. Dak Prescott continues to flash his mobility. Does not look like he's fresh off of a hamstring injury. I had him charted of 14 for 18 passing with 2 drops from Luke Schoonmaker and CeeDee Lamb, 1 Kaiir Elam pass breakup, and 1 miss on a tough throw down the left sideline. Miles Sanders flashed multiple times today. Had 2. So now that's how you know OTA some bullshit.
What?
They said Miles Sanders flashed multiple times.
Man, chill out.
Had 2 completion screens and a swing and bounced inside run for a good gain. Had spring in his step, fluid runner, worked with the first team. Oh Lord, alongside Javonte Williams. D Easy, cause I'm not gonna say that long ass name.
Is it Raku?
Easy.
Yeah.
That sound like a anime villain.
He sound like he on DBZ. Goku and Izaraku.
Yeah.
He want the Dragon Balls.
That's Frieza homeboy, ain't it?
he had to spin the block for his homie. Got packed up by some monkeys. Y'all ain't no real Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, no, you. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Hey, he said he was working 7 versus 7, dropping the coverage in the flat, looked natural. Well, he actually does do a lot of off-ball linebacker stuff if you look at the stuff from Boston College.
Talking about Izaraku, yeah.
Yeah, so.
I like him standing up too.
That's something to watch for, honestly. So, like, I think he would be more comfortable doing that than Micah.
That's what I'm about to say. That's everybody's looking at Izaraku. Look at that position. Like, look at the alignment. That's gonna be Micah position right there. I'm letting you know that right now.
Wait a minute. Hallelujah. It's crazy.
Oh, hallelujah.
He said you gotta say pause after you say D Easy. Wait a minute. Y'all so
we
crazy.
Gotta pray about this one. He said, "Sound like a legendary samurai."
He done whooped plenty ass in his day. Izaraku is a beast, boy.
They ain't trying to see him at sundown, man. This is a scary sight.
Boy, you see that boy with a sword, boy? You better get the hell out the way. Tell you that.
Oh man. Oh.
I bet you he can do some flips and shit too. He like that. He one of them.
He a true shinobi.
New Sabot looking at him.
Them boys ain't Mortal Kombat,
Finish.
Oh shit, that nigga a real life ninja. But yeah, man, hey, he gotta be gangster. You can't have a name like that. It sounds too dope. Like he great.
You've been going hard your whole life with a name like that.
Yeah.
You was not to be messed with.
Yeah, that name sound intimidating.
Tons of quick game with the offense today with all 3 quarterbacks. Large handfuls of hitches, curls, swings, screens, crossers.
Well, you know, to a lot of people, they thought we weren't gonna do curls and hitches no more. I hate to tell y'all, it's a part of football. But go ahead.
I mean, like,
Cowboy Nation hate hitches and curls, and them motherfuckers be working. We just don't have the bodies to do it. I just want y'all to understand that. We didn't have the size to do it at wide receiver. We didn't. So
I'll tell you what it is. Kellen Moore fucked it up for everybody.
I thought it was Mike. Shit.
Kellen, I'm talking about. Listen, Kellen fucked it up for everybody with the curls. He was doing them because them option routes. A lot of times it end up being a curl and then it be a pick.
Shout out to my boy Nigel Wanza with the $5 super. He says, which player or players would you like? Would you all say is on the hot seat? We kind of just touched on that a little bit, but
let's spin the block. He paid for this answer.
Yeah, he paid for that, so we appreciate you, sir.
Slam.
Donovan Wilson. He said Donovan Wilson got an out on his contract. I didn't know about the out. I was just thinking he got paid.
Deuce Vaughn.
Slam.
And,
Slam Williams. Sam.
I don't think Sam. I think y'all tripping on that. But that's just me.
We didn't draft 2 DNs since he got picked.
They different though. What's his name? He don't even play good enough for me to know his name. Damone Clark.
Oh yeah,
definitely. he need to be looking into some different neighborhoods. I just say that.
I hope what's his name? That DB. What's his name? I'm blanking on his name.
Booth
need to go. Booth need to be in the booth. How about that?
He need to drop his mixtape. Lou said this man need to drop a mixtape. Damn. All right.
Serving tables or something. I don't know.
Let's see.
Brooks.
Oh yeah.
I don't think Terrence Steele. I think Terrence Steele is safe this year.
Yeah, still safe.
It's next year they gonna finesse their way out of Terrence Steele contract if they like the boy from Oregon.
I'ma just be honest with y'all. We just gotta pray Steele play good this year. Like that's something that nobody talking about for real. Like we just gotta pray he do good, man. Because if he don't, it's gonna be ugly. If him or a guy don't play good, it could be potentially crazy.
Yeah.
But Guyton on the hot seat to me. Real talk.
After the season?
I don't know, but
the reason I say that, bro, because the position he play. We can't have shaky play at left tackle, bro. It can't happen. That's why that look, y'all saying after a year when they snatched his ass up off a few games. You can't have bad play at left tackle, bro.
You think they're gonna cut him though? That's what I'm saying.
Well, I guess you could say he'll get benched though.
Yeah.
They talking about hot seat like he got to get off the team. Okay, that's different then. But that motherfucker seat still hot. I think it's hot as hell.
It's burning. Yeah, he definitely got to perform.
He got to.
Now
bro.
Listen, the seat warmer is on, but you know, all I'm saying is like,
Ferg. Nobody talking about it.
Ferg gotta play better ball.
Ferg better ball.
He got to, bro.
This is a contract year for Ferg at that.
It is. He can be gone. He can be gone next year.
Because you got a second round. Now, that's something, bro. What if Schoonmaker just go crazy? It takes tight ends 2-3 years, bro.
What if Span 4? Yeah.
What if Span 4 or Schoon just make a huge jump? We going to be looking at Ferg with the side eye like, sir, what are you doing here? Like, please leave.
At this point, you just getting cardio, boy. You just getting cardio on the field, man. You
Trade him to the Browns, man. Trade him to the Browns for the deadline.
I don't think we touched on it either, bro. Like, I didn't know it was Ferg's second concussion. I hope this ain't nothing that's ongoing, bro. This could be continuous with Ferg. This Ferg's second concussion. And, like, the reason I say that, bro, like, he was saying some concerning things, y'all. Like, we ain't just saying that just because we hating on Ferg right now. Like, the mindset and the things that he was saying that he was reacting to, it's concerning. So I just got to see it on the field, man. Like, the stuff that he was saying got me discouraged on Ferg. I pray he go back to the Ferg that we know and love. Like, Ferg was one of my favorite players on this team. But I can't rock with you if you ain't producing. What you want me to do?
Oh, hey.
It's Cowboys first.
So, hey, I know we've been talking about stopping the run and stuff. I know I put a huge emphasis on defensive tackle, you know.
Oh, yeah.
But there is another aspect of that we got to talk about. I want to pretty much lump this shit together when we talk about the run defense. Like, I ain't really happy with Jay from UCLA, but I also ain't really happy with the linebacker room like that.
I know we ain't talking
somewhere
we got to pray about.
I know we ain't talked about it. Like everything's supposed to be good. Matt Eberflus, the linebacker whisperer, all this good shit. Like it's good right now. The 31st of May. You know, but like hell, week 1 when you play Saquon Barkley, you know, and he got to let out all this frustration. They call him Coons and talk about his wife and all this shit. And you the first people on the docket. That shit ain't gonna be sweet.
They talking like Jack Sanborn and Keith Murray, whatever his name, Kenneth Murray. They acting like both of them hooping right now. So I mean, it is count. But you know,
them boys ain't got no jock strap on.
They trying to act like they gonna be the starters. That's what it's looking like.
That's just crazy.
They have no choice.
I'm working on the video right now with that. You right on the money. Yeah,
I like Leofau though. I think Leofau gonna have something to say.
That's the one bright spot while Overshown is gone. But Kenneth Murray, he alright. I'm not saying he's a complete.
I think a lot of people sleeping on Leofau.
Murray is going to be if Murray can get the defense, he got the athletic tools to play. Sanborn is the complete opposite. He got the defense. He here to translate. You know what I'm saying? Make sure everybody else get up. I don't. He can see it. He just like a Cooper Rush at linebacker. He can see it, but can he get there?
No.
I was about to say sometimes you can see it and know it's coming and get there off of the knowledge. Like Sean Lee. Sean Lee was that dude. Sean Lee wasn't just this incredible athlete. That dude was a superhero at linebacker, man. I've been looking for a Sean Lee linebacker ever since. I swear. We ain't had a Sean Lee type dude since then. I swear.
Lee, man.
I miss Sean Lee, bro. Like, he's one of the people I would absolutely add to these past Cowboys successful teams, bro. And he would be crazy on them teams. Like, we'll have one of them Ravens defenses if you add him to some of these teams that we done had. Especially like the team when we was getting all the turnovers and shit. You put Sean Lee there?
Because you got to remember, that was LVE playing middle linebacker that last year. Like
exactly.
23. Imagine you swapped him out with
Sean Lee. Now, Overshawn might make us feel a little better about it.
I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? I hope he's back. I'm praying. I'm praying
healthy,
he can stay back. I'm praying. And we also, I think Micah gonna be making the transition back to linebacker, not full time, but he gonna be. We forgetting when Eberflus was here back in like 2011 or 2017. DeMarcus Ware had 11 and a half sacks at linebacker, so we gonna see something similar. He's gonna do something similar with Micah.
Let me ask you this, Lou. When you just said Sam on the hot seat, if Micah getting more time at linebacker, you could put Sam over there.
You can.
You could put Sam and Izaraku on the edges.
When I say Sam on the hot seat,
or Fowler, we got Fowler.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We loaded. You know what I'm saying? We loaded. I don't want to get rid of Sam this year. I'm saying he got to do a lot to convince because he a contract year and he ain't got no sponsors. So you got to do a lot to convince this coaching staff.
I think when you a second round pick, your sponsors is jeering them though. Like when you that high, I think they like, bro, we paid for this dude, and I understand the trajectory of his career is not going great because he got in trouble and he keep getting hurt. But I want people to realize they cleared the stable for him last year. That says a lot to me. They let everybody go for Sam Williams, so he got some sponsors somewhere. Cause think about it,
his opportunity.
I said what he did last year with these different dudes, man.
I'm saying, but still, somebody valued him to that peak. He ain't did nothing wrong to take that away. He just got hurt.
I think there.
You lose your job to injury all the time. Look at
this
Dak
a very young dude though, bro. It ain't like you know what I'm saying, on his last leg.
But you got to pay him after this.
You got to pay him after. That's what I'm saying. You got to pay him after this.
That's the point of his talent. We ain't talking about getting rid of him right now. I'm just saying, what could he possibly do in Dallas to get a second contract?
Do we not know?
And be paid what he deserves.
Do we not know how the Cowboys operate? They just gonna pay him a small salary. That's all. That's all. That's all they gonna. It don't matter what he want.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. So let me ask you this question: he go out there and get 10 sacks. He finna take a peanut butter sandwich from the Dallas Cowboys.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Don't get that bad. I can see him doing that though. To be honest, if he got the reps,
that's the point.
If he got a ball out, I'm talking about he got a ball out. He got a ball out to save his football life.
I was just about to say timeout because
the Cowboys.
I might have to give y'all this. I don't want to because I like Sam. I feel like he got a place on his team. But now that I think about it, even if he ball, he might be gone.
I'm saying?
It's
Like,
like,
he
gonna play his way
it
out
don't
of
matter
Dallas.
what he do, he might be gone. Dang.
And if he don't ball, he gonna be gone.
he gonna be gone. It's like,
because
The same thing I said about Jalen Tolbert.
well, can he ball in the middle? Like, could he?
he
just,
could. Like if he
what if he
could-
gets 6 sacks?
If he
Who
get-
we just
Who is Asian?
who's his agent? Nah, for who's his agent?
I'm finna find out right now.
Yeah, I swear to God, it better not be what's her name, bro. I swear.
Oh, okay, I see what Devin said. He ain't getting 10 though. Okay, cause you say because he ain't getting the reps. I about to say I thought you said he ain't gone if he get 10. Cause I about to say he get 10 sacks.
Oh, he gonna get
bro.
plenty of reps. I ain't
He
gonna lie.
getting the fuck up out of here.
Now, even though this D line, like this
Sports
D line coach,
advisor.
he gonna be rotating guys. He gonna get the reps. You know what I'm saying? Don't give me that. It's just like Sam gotta correct his discipline problem and his play and improve and stay focused all in one season and get on White Cotton's good side. And not to mention, like I said, since we drafted you, we have took 2 defensive ends in the second round since you.
Now Izaraku is definitely a threat to him.
It's a very,
I give you that.
You know what I'm saying? A big
but
threat.
not Nealon.
Nealon,
It depends.
I don't think Nealon is
It
a threat to
depends
him.
because Nealon fits the mold of the kind of defensive ends that Eberflus likes. Eberflus likes them big ass.
yeah, like, he want to stop the run. You know what I'm saying?
But at the same time, you still need a pass rusher.
I don't think
They got
them
pass
ain't
rushers.
his competition, landlord. I think his competition, to be honest with you, it's Fowler.
Fowler, definitely. Fowler is. I feel like he the starter, but
I think he is
he's
too,
an
bro.
older guy.
Yeah.
So he gonna have a lot of reps to give up.
But I'm
He
saying
is.
if you wanna secure your place in Dallas, Fowler only got 1 year, right?
Yeah.
We already paid Fowler. Fowler got more than 1 year, didn't it? I thought he got like 2 years.
No, he got a 1 because that's the thing. Fowler mad
Oh, we
right
paid
now.
him like $9 million.
And Fowler trying to get that long term. So Fowler, hopefully he can ball out and
Fowler
gonna be
old though,
gone.
bro.
I know.
He's 30 years old.
That's old, bro.
Dog,
For a pass rush.
No, he's still good.
He's still getting
I
you
like
11.
him.
He's
I'm
still
not-
getting you
look,
11. Yeah.
Look, I feel like we misused Fowler last time we had him.
Sure did.
I knew he supposed to got more reps. I like
did.
Fowler.
I said he should be a starter too. I really think he should be the starter.
We gave Dorrance what you call him over him? Priority over him.
That was a mistake.
Dogecoin Dorrance. So I don't know.
That shit did not turn to anything.
You seen how quick Dogecoin dropped? I mean, shit. The stock
Williams,
disappeared.
Good trade him for a defensive tackle.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm with that too. 'Cause, hey,
I mean, we loaded that pass rush.
Who is trade bait on this team right now? We talk about trade bait on defensive
Sam
tackle.
Sam was a good trade.
Outside of Sam.
I want y'all to
We gotta come out with
understand.
some value. So who else?
I
is
about to
trade
say,
bait?
if y'all don't want him, don't nobody else want him. So
No,
it gotta
I mean,
be,
he
it gotta
young.
sting a little bit.
He
It gotta
young.
sting a little bit.
Yeah.
He
And
young.
listen,
The best trade bait on this team right now is Deron Bland.
yeah. If
That's
you're
the best.
If you know for a fact that you're not going to give Deron Bland a contract, go ahead and send him on.
Actually,
Will y'all trade
got- they got-
Bland for
actually-
somebody like Quinn Williams and them or something?
Who
Like,
else?
say, give me Bland and a
They ain't gonna
third,
do that.
fourth round
They
pick.
also got to be healthy right
Bland
now.
and a fourth round pick.
nobody wants steal. Nobody wants steal.
So yeah, nobody wants to.
Nobody wants steal.
Still don't sting. It don't
Still-
sting when you let them go.
You can't give away your hand on these guys. If you already don't like them, they gonna wait for
I
you to
just
get rid of
told
them.
y'all it gotta be somebody that y'all want too. Y'all naming all these people that it
that y'all don't want.
Hooker,
You want,
bro, like, hey, you gave us some good years,
And
bro,
then
but
you
I'm
also
sick of
can't-
seeing you out there.
You
I
said
want you.
that. I said you also can't trade somebody with a no trade clause. We
I
gonna
just
have to
named
have
it.
somebody. You also gonna have to have somebody.
But we
that-
ain't playing
that-
Madden,
that
bro.
can
Come on.
Hey, I'm sorry, but I just be saying stuff sometimes. Still, I met Malik Hooker. He a great dude. I'm just funny. Bro.
Hoffman not valuable enough. Hoffman is just a backup swing guard.
I just told Malik, I'm sick of seeing you out there.
You gotta play.
Dang.
Tolbert, they already know you finna get rid of Tolbert. They're gonna wait for you to get rid of Tolbert.
Toba don't sting enough for me.
Mhm.
What he gonna give you, a fifth?
It gonna have to be Jake Ferguson.
Ferguson,
Ferguson,
Ferguson.
He already
And he
had a
got,
Pro-
he
he
got
already
a
had a Pro
name
Bowl
big
selection.
enough too. He got a big enough name too.
He already had that Pro Bowl season. He was looked at. He had other top tight ends singing his praises. Like he's somebody you could probably swing and you can say, hey,
I'm listening to both of those.
the concussion last
Ain't
year
gonna lie.
slowed him up.
Lee,
I'm listening to
Lee-
Bland trades, and I'm listening to Ferg trades.
I think
right
both
now.
of them gonna have to. If you want Quinnen from the Jets, I think it's gonna cost you both. I ain't gonna lie.
as long
Get
as we
their
make,
ass up out of here. They got a Super Bowl.
Quentin Williams,
make the
yeah.
move after you play the Jets, just in case.
That's the thing. So I think the Joneses got a legitimate argument for actually, not getting the ROI on these players. I ain't gonna lie. I would keep Blaine, even though I'm not gonna pay him, because now, like, I don't have the numbers for the guys. I need to keep him until Diggs can get healthy, until
Hold on.
Rebel
What
can
the
get
fuck?
healthy.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, ban him.
All right,
Hold on. What
man.
the heck going on?
Ban him.
What the fuck?
Where the snipers at, for sure.
Shoot this nigga.
He ain't know my child. He
Hey.
going crazy over there.
Hold on.
Hey, hold on. I'm
I'm
thinking
banned.
I'm tripping. He said, what?
$50.
Oh, shit.
You want money from me? You probably give me.
Man, he wilding out, boy. What that boy Booster said, show me on live, I give you $1,000. This dude is
That
wild.
boy said, I'm not moving anybody. Okay, Debbie. What about Kyle Pitts?
Pitts is interesting. Even though he ain't worked out over there, but I think if
He
you
had a
put him to
1,000-yard
this
season
team,
before.
huh?
He had a 1,000-yard season before.
You put him on this team? Oh my God. It's easy work.
Ooh,
Hey,
what they
Damn
want from
that.
him? What they
If we
want
go
from
to
him?
the Falcons, I'm trying to get Bijan. Shit.
they ain't moving BJ.
They ain't
I'm
moving
trying to
Bijan.
get Bijan, bro. I want
At the same
Bijan
point, they
over
better
here.
not be asking for a lot for Pitts either. I ain't gonna hold you.
Third round.
Cause
pick.
this
Fourth round
is
pick.
No, he
last
ain't.
year too, ain't on the
No,
contract.
third round. We just paid for Pickens for a third round. He ain't Pickens. He ain't the Pickens of tight ends.
And then he got to get paid. Then he got to get paid.
Yeah, but hey, no, that boy a fifth. How about that?
Yeah,
A
but
fifth round
A
pick.
fifth, early fifth.
Dak Prescott is the reason I don't
And a
really
paycheck.
Is the reason I don't really be caring about no high caliber tight end. All them dudes look good with that.
See,
Yeah.
I want that with a elite tight end though.
Kyle Pitts.
What about Garter? Y'all a trade for Garter?
Dallas Goddard just got that bag.
Oh, I thought they
yeah.
had him on the trade
They
market.
paid him. Yeah,
They paid him.
They
Yeah,
paid him.
When?
Right after the draft.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
When they didn't find the tight end, they said, you know what,
Dallas Goddard is here.
you want him, because they were looking for one. They was like, they was going crazy at the beginning of the draft. They forgot to get a tight end.
I know this is making some people's skin crawl, but we gotta understand, man. We gotta be thinking proactive like this. Like, we can't just listen. Do y'all want it to end up being a Tyron Smith situation where you got all these great years and then he actually spent his worst years here with you and then walked out the door? Do you want it to be another Zach Martin situation where they play to the last ounce of themselves and you get nothing when he walk out the door? Like, the best way to do it is to get all those good years and then predict that, okay, he probably got a good 2 years left and it's not going to be his top football. Trade him. That's how you should be thinking. That's really, if you want your team to be progressing and be proactive and, you know what I'm saying, things of that nature, you need to be able to catch these dudes at the end of their career and predict that they won't be as good as you need them to be or want them to be. That's how you finesse people. Because if you would have told, like Star said, I was one of the only people that backed her when she said this. Shout out to Stargazer Sports. It was 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, when Star was like, hey, we might need to trade Zach Martin. I was like, you know what? That's a damn good idea. It sounded like blasphemy. It was a lot of outrage that came Star way after she said that. I was one of the only people who were like, shit, that ain't a bad idea. And guess what? That would have been brilliant. Somebody would have bought Zach Martin for an arm and a leg back then. And they would have got 2 years of one good year and a bad year out of Zach Martin. That's what they would have got. So we got to be able to detach ourselves from this emotional, you know what I'm saying, love fest that we got for some of these players, bro. We got to look at them like, you know, assets sometimes. You know what I'm saying? If you want your team to prosper, you got to.
Yeah, I agree with you. You gotta move people before it's time, man. You can't just sit there and wait. Especially if you know that you're not going to get anything. You're not going to give them a contract. If you know that you're not going to pay them, send them somewhere. The Dallas Cowboys knew they were not going to pay Byron Jones. They knew it in their heart of hearts they were not going to pay Byron Jones. You let him walk and you got absolutely nothing in return for him. He was coming off an all-pro season. You could have got something for Byron Jones. You did not do it. Right? There's a litany of different guys you can sit here and name. Like even go back to the great DeMarcus Ware. We didn't trade DeMarcus Ware. He left as a free agent. He left as a free agent.
We never get nothing back from our players.
Never ever. And then they go off. Some of them don't do shit. Some of them have great seasons
Careers
and so on and so
out
forth. But that's beside the point. The point is, if you, from a team building standpoint, know this is somebody that you're not going to extend and keep in the building, you need to move them.
Facts.
You need something back in return. Like, you can move Deron Bland right now and probably get a third or a second round pick. And you could, and guess what? You can use that on another corner. You can use that in a trade package to get somebody else. You can improve your team with those kind of assets. What you cannot do is wait for Deron Bland to leave and get a little filthy, ragged-ass 6th-round compensatory pick for him.
You can't name nobody we got good capital back from. Nobody. I can't. Look, D-Law. We used D-Law to the last ounce of football left in him. What you got back when he walked out the door?
Nothing. And guess what? They still gave D-Law a decent contract over there. They still see value in D-Law. They would have traded for D-Law.
What you got out of Zach Martin? What you got out of Tyron Smith?
Nothing. Memories.
Avoid. That's what you got. Avoid.
Shout out Star, man. Shout out Star. She said,
Star in the building.
yeah, she said, learn why you
She late. I hope she heard what I said.
She
She
did.
did. Okay. Salute the Star, man, for real, because that would have been a great move for us. That would have been a great move for us. She said,
She said, why you have to go off on the fans like you did the other day on Boss Land?
oh, I was mad. My bad. So she probably didn't hear what I just gave her the shout out. I just brought up when you said we should have
moved Zach
traded
Martin.
Zach 2 years ago. That would have been a great move. And I supported you. Everybody else thought you was crazy. Then she was a young content creator then too. I think she just came out the plastic on my life.
Jumped on the top rope
She
on
had
that
just jumped off the porch too. And she came strong. She was like, man, we need to trade Zach Martin. Everybody
They
was
said,
like,
what?
oh my God, what the hell? Hell no. Like they was going crazy.
They
on
said,
stuff.
crucify her.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
over here thinking like, that ain't a bad idea.
they said, raise the podcast equipment, man.
Yeah, they was finna try to stone Star for saying that. But hey, that was a great idea. Like now we have nothing for Zach. We got all that great play. We didn't get a Super Bowl. We understand that. But at the same time, what happened? We end up with nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
You know what we do? We just get.
And then on top of that, we end up with less than nothing because we got to replace them, Lou.
They're gonna call us the Goodwill Cowboys, man. That's all. That's all we do. We buy new clothes, and when we done with it, we take it right to Goodwill. We don't sell it back or nothing.
Hashtag she was right.
Mm-hmm.
Star was right, bro. And I'm glad I don't never be scared to go against the grain, but I felt like she was right. She ain't have to be no content creator with 1 million followers for me to get behind a good idea. I was like, man, yeah, that sounds smart to me. Shit.
Hey, why we ain't trade Zeke?
We should have traded.
We
What we
should've.
got from Zeke?
Not
Absolutely nothing.
We don't
Negative.
get nothing for no. Like this
Negative.
is malpractice.
Even the last year Zeke was here, before we let him go, he went for over 800 yards and had like 12 rushing touchdowns. He had 12 rushing touchdowns. So you could have got something for Zeke. Whether it been a third, a fourth, or fifth, you could have got something in return for Zeke instead of cutting him and then having to carry on a dead cap hit for the man.
Then she just
Should've
put
traded.
another good punch. She said, we let Zach jump the line to get paid again. Oh, my God. That make it even worse.
That was
for real.
worse. That boy,
make it even
that
worse.
was crazy, boy. That's how you know, hey, there's some other forces in here. I ain't gonna talk about it right now. But
Star, we already
Yeah.
said that. We on the
we-
same page.
Yeah, we said
Bland
that
is
early
the
in the
best
show.
trade asset we got on this team right now. And we should trade him. Everybody want a defensive end? We probably need to be saying trade Bland to get one. If we got to. You know what I'm saying?
Tackle.
Yep.
Yeah,
Or pay Micah. You can pay Micah and get you one, can't you?
yeah, you clear about
you can do whatever you want to do right now. Damn, man, they over here still gaffling.
Jay from UCLA, man.
Man, look, it gets worse, bro.
That sounds like a slogan, man. Like you
I
running for
told
president.
you, that's so disrespectful calling that man that. But
Vote
shout out to
Jay from
Camo
UCLA.
because it gets worse. When we start thinking about the malpractice in this team and not being able to finesse or flip. They don't know how to hustle. They don't know how to trap, y'all. That's what's wrong with them.
So,
You supposed to flip Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard walked out of here for nothing.
So let's go even further, because Kimfo brought up a point. If you're that mad at Trayvon Diggs, and you hate him, and you're thinking about cutting him, would it not be wiser to trade him?
The only thing about Trey is they scared about the end. Don't nobody know about
the injury.
How he gonna look out the
They trying to nurse him back up, and once they do, and he do good, he going right on the block.
And that sound like it's non-football to me.
Yeah. That's what's the name 2.0.
How you mad? How you mad at him for being hurt?
That's goofy, man.
And then
you
sit here and say, "Oh, we didn't like the way he rehabbed." What you mean? Are you with him? Were you in the gym?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Were you in the gym?
Man, that's the
boy
crazy. I never heard nothing like that. I never heard nothing like that. Trey walked in and spoke, and they like, man, I don't like the way he rehabbed, bro. I don't like this shit.
What time you get here at 6:30? You need to be here at 6:25, man.
You supposed to did that step yesterday. Like, come on.
When you don't like somebody, everything they do pisses you off though. Like, what
why
the
he breathing so hard, man?
Yeah, like, what the fuck wrong with what that nigga smacking for? Food ain't that damn good.
The morning,
he talking about some good morning. The morning ain't even good.
It's 11:59, man. God.
This man mad that he said good morning. He said the morning ain't good. Like, God damn. You just can't win.
What's
good about the morning? Huh? You happy and shit. What's good about the morning, man? We got bills, nigga. We black in America. What you mean? What's good with the morning?
Ain't nothing good about the morning, nigga. What you talking about?
Man, shut that shit up,
See,
man.
that's what I don't like.
Grand rising around here, boy.
That's why people need to understand this too. We shouldn't support that goofiness. We know what it look like, so why do we support it? I hear the same fans up there like, yeah, man, screw Diggs, man, screw. And that is crazy to me. I'm not going to hold you. Like, I know I'm a Bama fan. I know I'm higher on him than some people. That sound crazy to me, bro. Real talk. That sounds crazy. And he's still your best corner. I don't care what nobody say. He's still your best corner.
You know why they do that? Because I'm saying, what's the name was breaking down. That boy skipped the line to get paid, boy. And he was like, in the first out, he was like, I'm gonna get the surgery. I remember West Coast was on with me. He said, man, Zach Martin gonna be back. I said, Zach Martin ain't finna be back. Let me tell you. I literally said it. He said he gonna stay on the roster, get the insurance so he can pay for the surgery, nurse it, and he gonna say, and it's exactly what he did.
Hey, shout out to B Bird on one of y'all end, man. He said
all right, salute.
With the $4.99 for your mind, it said they rushed him back last year. They should have signed Gilmore to give Trey more time. The Joneses mailed it in 2024.
Facts.
They rush everybody back, in my opinion.
Facts.
I think that's the thing. The only people who come back and be good, you gotta have a mentality like Overshawn to make it back and be fully healthy. Like, you gotta really love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, take it to the extreme, and that's the thing. It still don't change the fact that you rushing people back though.
So down south Cowboy, who better than Diggs on this team?
Booth.
In his opinion, ain't it?
Who
better than Diggs?
Kayla Carson, man.
Or Pride, Josh Butler.
Man, how quickly we forget. But right before y'all fell in love with Bland, y'all was in love with Diggs.
He gonna say, "Oh, Amari was getting some stops. I ain't seen that."
Man, I don't got time to like Boss said the other day. I'm not finna argue with casual people, man, cause that shit just gonna piss me off. Cause you ain't got nobody else to say that they just legitimately. It's damn sure ain't Bland. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
It's damn sure ain't Bland.
That boy got a clear weakness.
Damn sure ain't Bland. And I rocks with Bland. I was one of the first people who broke Bland down and told y'all Bland was finna be good.
Bland excel.
Remember that? Who remember that? Who been following me that long? So I'm not a Bland hater. I'm just honest about the talent that I evaluate. That's all it is.
Yo, shout out to let me see. Shout out to Mo Money Mayfield for the $4.99 on your end. He said Trey Diggs and Bland, Green Bay rookie wide receivers torched all them boys.
Now I ain't mad at trading Diggs. That's a whole nother conversation.
Hey, that's your reasoning behind the Green Bay game. That's 2 years ago.
Yeah. Trading Diggs is a whole different conversation, but y'all talking like he just garbage and don't matter. Like, that's crazy.
Down south Cowboy with the $1.99 on my end. He said, man, stop. Diggs was hurt 3 years ago.
You ain't saying that. How you feel about Overshawn?
Shit.
Let me know. Holla at me.
Him or me?
Holla at me. I'm talking to down south Cowboy. I bet money you ain't got that same pressure on Overshawn, but you probably said just because I challenged you on it. You probably feel like Overshawn finna be goated when he get back.
Bland excelled on it when that schedule came out, because if Pittsburgh was on there, that boy gonna be shaking in his boots.
And look, we love Overshawn. I feel like Overshawn could be great. But it's the same. He in the same situation, y'all. Y'all just like Overshawn. That's all.
12 games in 2 years.
Look. That's how you find out if people just.
And you heard at Texas.
Hold on. This how you find out if people just biting off the main screen and the Dallas Cowboys smear campaign. You hate Diggs. How you feel about Overshawn? Because you actually got more from Diggs.
AJ Brown gonna baptize, man. AJ Brown don't be. I seen AJ Brown. AJ Brown
he gonna baptize the run Bland. Diggs ain't gonna be. Remember, Diggs ain't gonna be there week 1. What he trying to say?
Okay.
Rule said hot take Gilmore is better than Diggs. I love the Gilmore. I love Gilmore though, but not at this stage.
Not this version of Gilmore. When we talking about the defensive player of the year, Gilmore, sure.
To be fair, I can't say how good Diggs is.
Nah, you need to talk to your friend down south Cowboy. According to him, that damn Green Bay game, we should be firing Gilmore too, because his ass is out there getting fried too.
And hey, down south, to be fair, Overshawn got hurt in the preseason of the year before. So he got hurt his rookie year. He didn't play a single snap. Then he got hurt his second year. Only played 12 games. He's played 12 games in a 2-year period. And he's going to miss half or more than half of this season.
I understand Overshawn ain't got paid, but we talking about injury to production.
So how much
ratio
are we really giving Overshawn at this point? He's going to he's probably not going to have 20 games played in a 3-year period.
That's insane, y'all. But we love Overshawn because he been looking like a superhero every time he on the field. But how often is that?
Not much. Because listen, what if he come back at the end of the season and he plays 6 games?
Are you gonna pay him?
That's 18
Hell
games.
no. It's time to pay him after the season.
We just saying there's 18 games in a 3-year period, and he's gonna be up for a contract. So I'm asking everybody, not just the panel. I'm gonna ask everybody in the chat box too.
Yeah.
Low key, Overshawn.
Are you gonna give Overshawn a contract extension if he only end up playing like 18, 20 games for you?
Fuck no.
Low key, he on the hot seat. I ain't gonna lie, we didn't say that, but low key, Overshawn on the hot seat.
Lou, the difference is the media perception of Overshawn compared to the media perception of Diggs. They the same dude damn near. Diggs got more production, actually.
I'm finna say that.
Yeah.
Diggs
actually showed you more.
Diggs actually has Pro Bowl and all pro seasons and stuff under his belt.
So who deserved the benefit of the doubt over the other one?
And Diggs took a discount for you, so you should love him more. But y'all over here complaining.
I was just about to say that, bro.
We over here complaining about it. Diggs didn't even take you to the cleaners.
Try to top the market, bro. But y'all doing them dirty, bro.
Early. That boy.
I need more. I need more class participation. I got one note from Miss Regina Green. Are y'all going to pay Overshawn?
We gotta stand on that, Lou.
We paying
Real
Overshawn?
Talk, bro. They doing Diggs so dirty. I just want y'all to understand, bro. Even if you don't like Diggs, if you allow the team to get away with treating a player like this, next time it might be a player that you do like. You gotta just stand for what's right, bro. You gotta stand for what's right, bro.
They did this to Tyron too, like.
Well, hey, they said that Diggs got the most trade value. He has the most trade value, manageable contract.
You know why he got good trade value?
Because that contract.
Because the contract.
Yeah,
and he looked out for y'all, but they trying to kick him out.
That's y'all do know contract is into the trade value.
Yeah, true. And you gotta pay Bland. So Jason Brewer, that's actually a great comment because you're right. If you put the contracts in the equation, Diggs is already paid. How many years he got left? About 2?
2? Yeah.
Okay, he got 2 years on the contract with the level that he at now. You might be right. Diggs is the best trade candidate we got on this team.
Get a 4th back. Ain't gonna lie.
You get some shit for Trayvon Diggs.
Well, it's the injury. That's why I think I took him down though. The injury.
Yeah. When you nurse him back and he ball out, then that's when you at his peak. Right when we love him, trade him. But y'all, they ain't got enough.
They ain't got the stomach for that.
They ain't got the stomach for that.
They ain't got the stomach for that.
They gonna look at they gonna look at the trade market, and then they gonna look at the jersey sales. They gonna look at it like this.
Shout out to Mo Money Mayfield with the $199 for your mind. He says regular season success. Come on, y'all. What you mean? What we talking about? I forgot. We might have changed the subject.
We always change the subject.
Yeah, we be just going. Sorry.
We be going in. So you gotta forget.
I think this turned out to be a great discussion though. Like I'm enjoying it.
It is a very
I'm enjoying
this because I still need some answers.
this. Nobody look. They love Overshawn, so they don't really want to discuss that. They hate Trey though. They like, man, screw Trey. Man. I see that too much across too many platforms. I'm not gonna lie. That's what made me get upset a little bit. I see it too often now. So I'm looking at it. Are you gonna pay Overshawn? If Overshawn come back and play 4 games.
Ooh. Hell, dog, that's 16 games. That's a season. That's a season in 3
How
years.
many?
Matter of fact, no, it's not even a whole season. It's a 17-game season now.
How many games you think on a high or, over and under for Overshawn playing this year?
9. I think 9 is the most games he'll be able to play regular season.
I honestly don't think he's gonna play that many.
Because he come back, he's trying to get back by Thanksgiving.
By Thanksgiving. How many games left after that?
We play so many games in a short period of time. That's why.
That's what I'm saying. That's not many games if you think about it.
So that's why I said 9. That's like halfway through the season. So let me go look at the schedule real quick.
See, Angry. Shout out to Angry Cowboy fan. I don't know if we shouted him out. Salute to you, sir.
What's the guy at? Shout out to Angry, man.
Yeah, I was about to say this, Angry. He just said what he said. Hold up. Yeah, if he take that deal. That's something I don't like about the Cowboys, actually. Like, we'll take a subpar player and give him a subpar deal. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Don't you think we should just move on sometimes? Like, why you don't gotta keep him. That's an option too. Get rid of his ass. Like, we like, oh, he played mediocre, so we gonna approach him with a mediocre deal. Like, nah, you ain't gotta sign him.
Just don't approach him with a deal at all.
Yeah, just leave him alone.
Oh, they love players that get help. They good players that get hurt, and they be like, oh, let's play him now. Let's play him now because his value is low. Yeah, it's like, bro.
And guess what? They moved out Jalen Smith ass too. He did the same thing for him. Was injured, gave him a team friendly deal. They moved the hell out of him.
Got his ass up out of though.
Yeah, over country. All right, so let's see. What is our Thanksgiving game? The
Kansas City.
Kansas City. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dog, my first prediction was right. If he don't come back to then, he only gonna be able to play 6 games, bro.
See that's what I'm saying. It's not gonna be 9. I knew 9 sounded too high. But
unless we're gonna count the postseason, we go to Super Bowl or some shit.
Yeah. But shout out to Mo Money. He clarified. He said Diggs and Bland for interceptions in regular season, usually against bad teams, not when we need them. That's turnovers altogether. That's turnovers altogether.
Shout out to down south. That's a 499 on 9, but yeah.
No, Mo Money had sent me a 199. I ain't know what he was talking about, remember? So I was just finna touch on what he said real quick.
Oh, you had read. He is why I said that.
No, he didn't. We didn't know what he was talking about. He just said something else. But
what did Mo Money say then?
Mo Money said he said regular season success. Come on, guys. Come on, y'all. I ain't know what he was talking about.
Oh, okay. He clarified what he said earlier.
Yeah, he clarified, and he said Diggs and them was getting interceptions and against bad teams. I don't think that's true all the way. Cause think about this, Mo Money. Diggs gave you a season just locking shit up too, though. People forget that.
Yeah, no, it wasn't versus bad teams.
He locked shit up.
Bro.
He did
he
it
picked
against
out
the
Jalen
best
Hurts.
of the best, bro.
He picked out Jalen Hurts.
Bro, I'm not just doing this
he picked out
because
Tom Brady.
I'm a fan of Trayvon Diggs. I'm not just doing this.
He showed did pick out Justin Herbert.
He locked up these dudes
Washington,
too, top wide receivers.
Terry McLaurin, every time was a deep ball. He was in hell.
Couldn't do nothing on Trey.
New England, even when they were still competent with over
Mac Jones was actually an okay quarterback.
Yeah, Mac Jones.
He made a
picked
Pro
him off
Bowl. He made
in the OT. Yeah, like so. Y'all y'all Cowboy fans, y'all let y'all nostalgia blind y'all a lot.
For real,
let y'all know that right now. Y'all think y'all be remembering, but you actually don't.
Man, y'all do. Y'all forget about people so quickly.
So quickly, bro.
Like,
y'all live in the moment. I love that for y'all.
Even if they remember them, they don't remember it right.
They don't.
Like they act like I brought up like Troy Aikman playoff numbers, and they got mad at me. They like, oh, I said he 23 touchdowns, 17 picks. Like, you don't have to be perfect. They're like, remember 92? He was perfect in 92. Yeah, but next year he was 5 touchdowns, 3 picks. That was a very average performance to get that Super Bowl ring. That's all I'm saying. Like, you
Angie
need more
is
than one.
right. Angie is right. Shout out to
Oh,
Angie.
yeah.
She right by
They
that
will
too.
pay Overshawn. He just got.
They did a whole rollout for this damn man.
And all he did was snatch the damn number off the damn mascot, bro.
Man, that's a great
And
point
he's
though.
friends with Jerry Jones' grandson. They played together at Texas.
Oh,
they
my
They
God.
talk together.
Really?
They talk. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Charlotte's son, right?
Yes.
Mm.
Charlotte's son again played on Texas together.
Oh, he locked in.
Man,
I don't
And
think-
yeah, matter of fact, the
He
grandson
called him.
drafted him.
he called.
They sure
him.
did.
The grandson drafted him.
Yeah, sure
Overshawn
did.
locked in, bro.
Yeah.
That man ain't
Once you
going
locked
nowhere.
in, ain't no switching up.
We thought we weren't gonna get Will McClay back. We thought they were finna promote the grandson.
Yeah, the grandson said, draft him, grandpa. What the story they told us
Yeah.
about Overshawn? Real talk.
I'm tired, grandpa.
He called him and asked his grandson about him. He just like, hey, he cool dude, good hard worker, leader in the locker room with the woo. He said, told her that's my guy. Shit, he drafted that boy.
He might
Shout out
be-
Todd Church. He's facts. He's a son.
He's more than a son. He
He's
like
a son.
Deuce Vaughn is a son. He might be on another level with that.
Now, Deuce Vaughn they the blended family. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I don't know if his son status gonna protect him though. It's been protecting him for too long already.
Oh, CD. That was CD. That was during COVID. He called and asked about him when he was still younger.
Oh, okay. My bad.
He got his opinion on. That's two though. He hit on both.
He hit on him. Hey, shit. Promote that little. Hey, bring him on in. He on fire, ain't he? Shit.
He said we
boy on
ran
fire.
the ball when Troy was here. We sure did. And remember, there's a reason why Emmitt Smith has the most 100-yard playoff games in NFL history. Like, it was not just the arm talent of Troy Aikman that won championships. That's all I'm trying to
that's
say.
false as I don't know what. Boy,
Salute to that
if
boy.
anybody believe that?
They need that too.
Nah,
Salute the JC Cowboys Network in the building, man.
Salute
as
JC,
well,
man.
Salute to my content creators, brothers, man, in the building.
Also, can we talk about Peyton Manning? Like, did y'all not see what I showed about Peyton Manning and what his numbers look like his Super Bowl
His run was not looking great.
Oh yeah, no, he had a team around him.
And he threw 3 touchdowns, had 8 turnovers, and a pass rating of 70, and they won Super Bowl with that.
You can't tell people that all they remember is Omaha. That's all they remember.
Omaha. He was Super Bowl MVP. He was Super Bowl MVP with a touchdown on the pick, dog.
That boy offensive loaded. He had
He
Marvin
was-
Harris. He had Reggie White. That
It
boy
sounded
had
like he was a Super Bowl MVP because he was Peyton Manning.
Exactly.
exactly. That
That's
boy
what it
team
sound
was
like to me.
loaded. Who was the running back? Edgerrin James, right?
I think Adrian James was
Yeah.
gone by then. 'Cause
Was
Adrian
it Dallas
James-
Clark there?
It was
That
probably a
was-
die. Then they had Joseph Adai or somebody over there.
I forget who it was.
I thought it was Edgerrin James. I think it was Edgerrin James. I think
He had left.
they had a little dog, man, at running back. I'm
They
telling
did.
you.
I think it was
it
a
was
guy.
James. I think.
I ain't sure.
I gotta see. I don't think Adrian James got his ring. That's one thing he didn't have on his Hall of Fame resume. But I do, and they talk about, hey, that's too far back. That's not the modern NFL. Do y'all not remember what Jimmy G's numbers was when they went to the Super Bowl?
That's why
That's
they
my
looked at
favorite
him as
quarterback.
He was expendable.
That's my favorite quarterback to bring up whenever they bring up Dak, boy.
They made that boy expendable.
2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. That were his numbers during that postseason run. We talk about Jared Goff and how he was such a great player. Hell no. 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, under 60% completion percentage.
T. Foster said it was a die.
It was a
Yeah,
die?
I remember he
Okay.
was a dog too. He used to
Yeah.
run hard.
Yeah.
Joseph would die. I remember that boy too.
Yeah.
But this is my point. All I'm saying is, like, if your defense is good and you can run the ball, your quarterback can make some mistakes and you can still win that game.
Man, your quarterback making mistakes shouldn't be a death sentence unless it's like the last play, the only chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't get to that point still. But if that's the situation, okay, I might let you say, all right, it was the quarterback. All right, you got that. But it still was a series of things that led up into that situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of the receivers missed the ball. One of these offensive linemen missed the block. Like, stuff happened to lead to that, to get to that point.
Shout out to Angie with the $9.99 for your mind.
Salute.
She said it's out of Bland and Diggs. They will trade or get rid of, and Jerry already have Diggs on notice, unfortunately. But look at how slow they taking to pay Micah. Bland chances looking slim, and then B. Bird came through with the $4.99 as well.
That's going crazy, bro, today, boy.
He said Trey shut down McLaurin, Jefferson, Chase, and Cup in the same season, which is very true. That most impressive performance of a DB in recent memory.
Tell him some, B-Bird. Come on, man.
And then my boy down south, Cowboy, with the $4.99 said Joe Burrow just went to the Super Bowl, only one touchdown the whole playoffs.
Damn.
I did not know that. Oh no, that kicker was going crazy.
That's insane.
The game that they won against Tennessee, 0 touchdowns, an interception. The only reason they won is because Ryan Tannehill threw 3 picks.
And you forgetting, what's the name got sacked 8 times, I think, in that game too, right?
Yeah, he got sacked.
Yeah, like they was
wore his ass out.
Turnovers is the biggest killer. That was the difference, man.
Yeah,
But that, like we said, you can't depend on them.
You
man.
can't depend on it. But the game when you turn the ball like that, when you get
them, it's like, thank God.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Bob Sanders was a maniac, bro.
Defensive player of the year.
Bob Sanders was so crazy to me. Like, when I think of safeties, I know a lot of people think of the other greats like Ed Reed and them and stuff like that. But I like my guys too, like Bob Sanders and Palomalu. Them dudes was crazy, bro. Them dudes was crazy.
Mo Money said in the regular season Trey did. He trying to say that Trey did not show up for the 49ers game. And
come on now,
bro, man, come on, bro. He was in position, bro. He just dropped the pick, dog. We almost won again. Come on,
that's the one we can't forgive. But think about this though. The 49ers offense wasn't cooking us. They just had shut down our offense.
Say that again, bro. No, say that again. That's and we'll never forgive.
They passing attack didn't.
Yeah,
and
they
Trey ain't got
passing
nothing to do
attack.
with the run defense.
True.
No, I thought the run defense was doing good that year too.
We kind of held the 49ers.
Remember, that's the one you showed.
Bro.
They only got 113.
113. On like 30 something. It's just on the opposite side. We couldn't run the ball. We had 20 scared.
They shut us down.
Yeah, that's
mostly they shut us down.
I'll never forget the offense for that.
Yeah, no lie. I'll take
defense
that.
Played good.
Bro, we gonna give the defense some respect for those games.
Yeah.
Well, San Francisco was loaded. We all blame Kellen Moore. Let's just be honest about it. We blame Kellen Moore play calling for those 2 losses. Because we felt like he was treating Amari like a regular old guy that just got a Dallas Cowboy jersey on. He went treating him like he was Amari Cooper out there. So that's what the issue was. The no ID offense like Tuck and Boss and them coined it. It was a whoever open type offense, and that's stupid when you got superior talent on the outside. Like, come on, bro. You can't treat me like I'm him when I'm really him. You know what I'm saying, Lou? You know what I'm saying, Boss?
No,
you
bro.
can't treat me like I'm him when I'm actually him.
When I asked for the ball, it should have been already here. You feel me?
Darren said they are trying to trade all the ligaments off the young niggas.
Trade the ligaments off there.
And then he said, Mo Money with the $1.99. We shut down our offense. We had no run. Well, yeah, we couldn't run.
We couldn't run.
We couldn't run.
And listen, we have not been able to run the postseason for a very long time. You have not had a 100-yard rusher since the Seattle game in 2018. Zeke I love Zeke. No, he never gets any flack for the postseason. He got
nothing.
He got completely shut down against the Rams front while they threw a party on ours. He had under 50 yards rushing on 20 carries. He did against the Rams. Then he back though he ain't do shit against the 49ers in either time. And then we were about tired of Zeke. He didn't even play. He wasn't on the team in the Green Bay game. That tells you what you need to know.
Zeke ain't did nothing. Did he even do anything in the first Green Bay game?
No, neither one. The first Green Bay game he went crazy.
No, the offense went crazy.
Okay,
the first,
okay.
They
just had the slowest start ever. That's all.
Come on, rookie year?
Yeah.
Yeah,
they
were going crazy.
Start ever.
That was defense. That was good.
Yeah.
We couldn't, man, I'm talking about
I blame the offense a little bit too, cause we started so slow, bro.
It was
No.
21. It was 21.
We walked off the field. I can't blame the offense when you walk off the field with the lead. You know what I'm saying?
True. At the end, yeah, the defense crumbled.
It was 21-13 at halftime. I know folks always say we start slow. The first quarter was shaky.
I think it was like 14-0 coming out the gate, or maybe worse. I ain't sure.
We went down and kicked the field goal to open the game.
So it was like 14-3 or something like that.
And I actually think it got bad at 21-3.
That's what I'm saying. It got ugly real quick.
And then we scored 2 times and we made it 21-13 going to the half.
Okay.
So
Now that's respectable right there.
Aaron Rodgers was on one.
All right, let me read Angie's super chat real quick, and then we're gonna go down that rabbit hole. Shout out to Angie for the $4.99. She said, "Why we gotta settle with Belt Buckle or Booth?" She intentionally spelled that man's name
Belt Buckle and Booth. Booth. Crazy.
She intentionally did that shit. Diggs and Bland and Rebel, the broke leg boys are way better.
Broke leg boys is crazy.
Crazy, but it's true. Cause them niggas' legs ain't shit.
Listen, health is the only thing holding that room back, man. I swear.
This a great team. They get healthy, but man, cause listen, Zeke's first 2 playoff games were his best. He ain't do shit the rest of them. It's just the truth. Look at the number. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull it up just so y'all don't think I'm hating on Zeke just because you ain't hearing no.
No, you're not lying. We weren't.
I like Ezekiel Elliott. I don't want anybody to think that I don't like Zeke, but that nigga ain't do shit in the games.
Yeah.
Dallas Cowboys.
We can't just call certain people out for not balling out in the playoffs, because we seen it was a team that didn't show up a lot of the times.
Yeah, and that's what we trying to get to, y'all haters.
Yeah.
Y'all be over here, y'all love to just come hone in and put the spotlight on one position.
Micah didn't do nothing against San Francisco.
Bro, oh my God, we bro, you need full teams, dog. Full team. The Cowboys are hamburger with no cheese, peanut butter with no jelly. It's always something, bro. Don't lie to yourself like that.
Or we just ain't got a sandwich at all. You know what I'm saying? Like the offense don't show up,
paper plate.
The defense don't show up, nobody shows up.
20 carries, 47 yards.
Ugh.
1 touchdown. That was it. And we know that the Rams had 200-yard rushers that game. That's Zeke from the Rams game. Now let's go to Zeke against the 49ers real quick. Dallas Cowboys versus San Francisco 49ers.
Damn, we going crazy.
And Butler hurt too? God damn, it's a curse in the
Josh Butler? Yeah,
the cornerback room.
Yeah. It's
all right. So the one in question where we held him to 19 points, you would think that Ezekiel Elliott did something. He had 10 carries for 26 yards.
Dog,
listen,
damn.
and that's the game. That's the game I felt like we would have
hurt.
did better if Pollard would have stayed healthy, because right before he got hurt, he had like 2 good runs. He looked like he was finna get in rhythm. Then he got hurt.
Well, he said that's a mayonnaise sandwich.
Hey, y'all ain't really from the trenches. You ain't never had a mayonnaise sandwich, man.
Oh my God.
Hold up. Let me go to this one real quick. Hold on. Let me get to the first one. All right, here's the first one. First playoff game against the 49ers. You would think that Zeke did something. He had 12 carries for 31 yards.
We were passing that ball, boy. I'll tell you the truth. We had to be.
We were behind the entire game.
Yeah, we were.
Like the moment that the 49ers got on the field, they skipped down the field and scored. Like skipped.
Man,
they were having an amazing time. Them niggas was fun. They were having a grand time. They were frolicking on the field. Shout out to Angie.
Angie cooking today.
Angie going crazy. She said
a 5-4 first down.
For a 5-4 for that. Don't be so cruel, Kinfolk. Hey, he can block. That's all they say about him too, though.
When listen, that's just like a wide receiver. When they ask you what's good about him, and they be like, yeah, he's a tough guy. Like, man, listen here, man. Can he catch? Like, I want to hear, like, you know how people beat around the bush. When they ask about the quarterback, oh, he's a leader. Like, bro, hold on. Can he throw? Is he accurate? Like, I want to hear that type of stuff. That's how you beat around the bush from saying negative stuff about these people. Like, I don't care about you blocking if you were running back. to that degree. Like, listen, bro. I'm gonna say this: blocking ain't gonna keep you on my field. Not at a running back position. Sorry.
More
It
money.
might get you on the field, but it ain't gonna keep you though.
Also,
This is underrated though. More money. He's right. Like I think the stats mostly. I wonder how many like phantom yards that we missed out on with Zeke. Because I don't.
49ers game, we had 14 penalties. You want to
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. See, I think his numbers would have been better, but we were so undisciplined as a damn team, bro. You know,
Zeke wasn't getting nowhere though, bro. I think
he had a couple of
wasn't
gashes.
going
You
nowhere,
know, I'm trying to put a little cherry on top of
we don't
the
do that
garbage.
here. We don't
I
do
put a
that
cherry
here.
on top. I'm putting
We
the
don't
hot
do that
sauce on the
here.
garbage right now.
I'm a pain freak.
No.
I
We don't do that here, Lou.
I go back and I rewatch our playoff losses. So he wasn't doing. It wasn't even
Y'all
like
know I be getting Lou a hard time.
it wasn't
That's my
even like he
dog,
was
though.
getting
I'm gonna put hot sauce
back.
on the garbage juice, man. Make it a little better.
Nah, he ain't do shit though.
It wasn't even like he was getting yards and was getting called back. Like if anything, like CeeDee Lamb had a phantom offensive pass interference call that negated like a 40-yard play. I remember that.
Yeah, see.
But like we didn't have and most of the penalties actually were called by the defense.
How healthy we were on the O-line. Because see, like this is
We
another.
had everybody.
We had everybody?
Like Collins was back. Tyron Smith was there. Zach Martin was there.
Right.
Still trying. Lou.
Still
We
trying.
had everybody.
Like, I'm trying to get him something. See?
Hey.
I'm trying to find something.
Fuck, the line and dude. Listen, the line got their ass whooped though. They gave up 20 pressures and 5 sacks in that game.
And then Niners had our number for sure.
They
Man,
beat us.
They talk about Dak like Dak played bad. That nigga was in hell.
Help me.
How do you give up 20 pressures? I would understand we're playing in San Francisco. You at the crib. How you give up 20 pressures at the crib?
It's crazy, bro.
5 sacks, 20 pressures.
Oh my god. And we depending on Steele right now.
Oh, also Tyron Smith was the one that got his ass whooped. Just throw that out there.
So Steele was holding it down.
Steele did okay. I ain't saying he held it down.
I was about to say because I doubt that.
I'm trying to say that Tyron Smith somehow was worse.
I think that's what I'm saying. Like this is around the time we should have been getting rid of our stars and redoing it.
What it is I think when the team got your number, it's just like even your best players play bad. Like that's why you start seeing Dak with his eyes bucked, like what we call him, deer-eyed Dak all of a sudden. Like, don't nobody believe in nothing.
Angie with the $4.99 for your mind.
Angie going crazy right now.
They had Zeke running out there like Forrest Gump when he was a kid. Them damn Stone Cold knee braces. Man, listen, Zeke probably should have been traded. To be honest, like that man had multiple seasons derailed by the same kind of knee injury.
And you know why they didn't trade him? They looked to the right, saw the trade market, looked to the left, saw them T-shirts with this shit on the damn. They were trying to still selling that.
Is that Smith was playing with an injury? That sounds.
That's what I'm saying. I think we should have been got rid of them. That's what our problem. We were going there and hurt, going against
We've been
a fresh.
misusing.
Was that Nick Bosa? Not Nick.
It was Nick.
Yeah, Nick Bosa. Yep, not Joey, because Joey,
Joey over there.
the little big brother.
Joey is Tyron Smith. That boy, he hurt right now.
He showed it. Wait, I think he signed somewhere, right?
Yeah, he signed. Oh,
I forgot.
He ain't go back to the Chargers?
No.
Hell no, they didn't want him back. Hell no.
I about to say he been over there for a minute now.
He collected a good check, a good
Yeah,
he
good
he
LA
robbed
check.
them, boy. He got that Bosa name. He got to pay because his last name Bosa.
Buffalo. He went to Buffalo.
Oh,
that
might be a good fit for him.
maybe a good-
I was about to say, I'm just talking shit. Now,
and he the new Von Miller over there, so he might be.
that's a good move for him, to be honest.
I said, they always play with injuries. But that's sort of the point, though. It gets to the point where you break down that bad and you always hurt. Zeke was always hurt at one point. Tyron Smith was always hurt at some point. It gets to the time, like, he was playing with injuries. If he's playing at all, he's playing with injuries.
Bro, we mismanaged this running back room so
bad, bro.
Bro,
I
I'm
would
looking at
never
it
forget
now,
that, bro.
It's terrible, bro. Like, we had Zeke. We sat up there and ran him in the ground and then still tried to play him like he a premier back. Finally let him go. You tried to play him like a premier back and didn't let Tony eat. That was a mistake. Kellen Moore did not use Tony at all. That was a mistake. When you finally do play Tony, he produced, but it's right after an injury, and he still produced, and you still let him walk. Okay, now he's gone. Now you play Rico Dow, and now Rico actually produces on a bad team, and you still let him walk. And all the while, not drafting none in the draft.
That's why.
Is that not crazy, y'all?
A part of me didn't even want Genty because of that reason right there. We would have got him and ran him right into the ground, bro.
Shit, hey, that's really what you got to do for running backs.
Run him into the ground.
I agree with that.
I agree to a point, but we was like, yeah, he is our offense.
I wouldn't do it with Genty, though. I wouldn't do Genty like that, though. That's too high of a pick. Like, I got to preserve this dude.
True. What pick was
Zeke was like, what, 6?
3? He was 3.
Oh, he was 3?
4. It was 4. Yeah.
Oh, 4.
Yeah.
Do you know how bad we were? Listen, we were so bad. We were picking between Zeke and Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah.
That was the top. Zeke or Jalen Ramsey.
It was dog or a dog.
Yeah.
There wasn't no. We picking at 12. We hoping somebody fall. We get who you want.
Who you want?
Who you want?
All right, we had. You can have whatever you like.
And then Romo was hurt. We were looking at quarterback. If a quarterback, we were looking at it all. It was nah.
Like you just, hey man, you remember them niggas wanted Paxton Lynch at one point?
Oh my God.
Every quarterback they ever liked was terrible.
Y'all gotta pray. We have so much luck at quarterback because we suck at drafting quarterback. The moment Dak gone, it is over. We are gone. We are gone. We are gone. These fools accidentally found Dak and Tony Romo behind the dumpster can.
I just said that yesterday. I said they looked up on 20 years of great quarterback play.
Right after back. No, we ain't Green Bay at all, boy.
Nah.
B Bird said they thing about front runners is that if their formula for success doesn't work, they have no answer. That's why they got deer-eyed Dak.
The B Bird said we was front runners, and I agree with that.
I agree with 100%. 100%, bro. 100. That's our problem. I'm trying to get out of that. I don't want to have to put up 30 and let the defense pray. You know, I want to be able to. That's just being a knockout boxer. But I want to be a boxer that I can knock out, win the card, win the decision, all that. That's how Super Bowl teams are made, man.
Hey, you speaking of like the quarterback shit, let's just go through the list of other folks they would talk about bringing in here.
Max Duggan.
Oh, I swear to God, I was gonna hit you with Max Duggan.
No, you forgetting the big one. What's the name?
Johnny Manziel.
Johnny Manziel.
And Johnny Manziel said himself, if he would have got drafted by the Dallas Cowboys, he said he would have died. He literally said that. He said he would have killed himself almost. Like, not saying that he would have committed, self-deletion, but he talking
about drugs. Right?
Yeah, the drugs and the lifestyle that he would have been living if he would have stayed there in Dallas, like the biggest name in football. Like, he said he would have crashed out. Like, he know that.
He
know that.
He did that in Cleveland. Ain't that in Cleveland?
Just imagine in the state that he was the man at.
No, he wasn't in Cleveland. That man was taking a red eye to Las Vegas and doing this shit. He got out of Ohio. But like, God, dog.
Crazy.
So you had Paxton Lynch, somebody who never became nothing.
Oh, James Conner. I remember they like James Conner.
Max Duggan. And who else?
There's one more quarterback.
James Conner.
I don't remember them saying they liked him.
James, that's a running back, right?
No, I ain't talking about that one. Connor Cook.
Connor Cook from Michigan State. You right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Connor Cook. The same draft class as Dak. They were finna pass on Dak to get Connor Cook.
Epic fail.
And he played one game in the NFL, by the way.
You know who the best drafted quarterback besides Dak the Cowboys got?
Trey.
Nah, I'm talking about like not ever, but like in recent memory.
Oh, the dude that got the hat brand.
Nope. Hell no, not being the
You talking about Cooper?
Nope.
Rush?
We drafted him?
We drafted Cooper Rush.
Did we draft Cooper?
It might be Mike White.
Oh, wow. That was a great backup.
Mike White might be better than Cooper Rush. What you think? He started for a minute, didn't he?
No, I don't know about that. They at this point, we just dabbling in shit.
Mike White ended up getting to a starting role. Maybe it was an injury.
That's because that's the Jets. The Jets, they was looking for anybody.
The Jets is horrible.
Yeah, they was looking at the mascot to come.
They were looking at landlord tape at one point.
Intramural football,
they called him like, hey, I heard you can throw the ball 70 yards, my boy. I was like, yeah, he like, yeah, man. You know, I do a little song. I be dabbling and shit. Like I tell you what, I'm gonna send a plane down, man. We'll bring you in for a tryout. And just so happened we were doing Boss Land that night, and Landlord couldn't make it, so that's why Landlord wasn't the starting quarterback for the Jets.
Facts. I would have did it. But yeah, man. We not Jamil Showers. They drafted him. They had him over Dak, didn't it?
That boy was a safety by the time.
Man, these people is. And for all the people who talking about, listen, we drafted Dak with the second 4th round pick.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because Charles Tapper, Oklahoma.
We didn't even draft Dak with the first 4th round pick. He was the first
one, and then he had like some medical issues. He had to retire promptly. We didn't even get the first 4th round pick right.
So that let y'all know, bro, we not that good at this shit. Like, for real, at drafting quarterbacks for sure.
They did like this, and they pressed the button.
Exactly.
Dak haters think you can go to Goodwill or the Salvation Army and get a better quarterback than Dak. I'm interested to see how they will act once Dak is gone. Oh, we ain't gonna be shit when Dak gone.
We're gonna be praying for Shador. They're gonna try to trade. They're gonna sell themselves.
Oh, wait, nah, we got Joe Milton, so they gonna hype him up.
They gonna hype him up.
And then when he go out here and throw 17 picks in a 10-game span, they gonna like, well, we're gonna try something different.
Facts.
We're gonna panic then.
Well, we out of there. But if Archie Manning was any younger, Archie Manning would have been they target.
Man, Archie ain't coming out.
He ain't coming out. That's what I'm saying. Like it's two. He ain't coming out for like probably 3 years. Two.
This man got all the NIL money in the world. His daddy got money. Both his uncles got money. His granddaddy got money. What is he rushing to go to the NFL for? He is trying to play football, get better, and put himself in position so he don't make a mockery of the Manning name.
Can I ask y'all a question, man?
What's up?
Why in the hell did the Cowboys not draft Shador Sanders?
They already traded from Joe Milton. In their mind, they had already spent an investment on a high-caliber prospect at the quarterback position.
Yeah.
Let me say this
and
one
what's
more
the
time.
name?
Hold on. Yeah. Let me ask this one more time. Why in the hell did the Cowboys not draft Shador Sanders, sir?
You know how many stories that'd be though? That'd be a distraction.
A distraction for somebody you don't want to play.
The Dak haters gonna be on one.
No, they talk about Bazooka Joe right now.
They gonna be on one.
You think Shador Sanders with the Rolex can sit on the bench in Dallas, one of the biggest, most toxic media frenzies in the world, and you think that shit? We gonna lose games behind that shit.
We pouring, man. Nah, you pouring alcohol on the wound,
on the fire.
Like, oh yeah, you. They wait.
But I mean, I just don't look at Milton. Milton is a project though.
He already.
Shador was
your second quarterback right now.
Shador was somebody who's looked at as a good prospect though, like a great prospect.
I think so too.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think Milton should have been making you not be in the business for a quarterback. I'm sorry.
Which draft pick you giving up to get Shador? Out of which players? No,
shit,
I ain't talking about Milton. You already made that. You already did it.
I ain't gonna lie, Shamar James.
Yeah, that pick
right there stick out like a damn sore thumb. We traded up for that, bro. Oh my god.
I think they gonna use him as a pass rusher or something because I don't see the linebacker.
Better, bro.
I don't see the linebacker.
Flame they because they could have got a running back with that. We could have got a good running back with that.
I mean, listen, they got Jaden Blue.
Man, you know, but what's the name was on the board? It was like, I think, because remember, the running back run, it was a trash running back run. Like, they ain't trash. I'm just saying, that ain't the people I thought they was going to pick with them running backs. So they were there in that 6th round. All of them.
I mean, remember Neal was there?
Neal. What's the name from Miami? I think.
Damian Martinez.
I think, what's the name was still there? It was a whole bunch. LaQuint Allen was still there. You know, like it was some names still there.
I mean, listen, I wanted them to pass on the injured corner because I knew for a fact that
I wanted Caleb Johnson.
I wanted Caleb Johnson.
Caleb Johnson was there.
Because think about it. All you had to do to make up for not getting Revel was to pick up the phone and call Gilly. That's all you had to do. if you made every other move, if you still traded for George Pickens, but you were going to the season with George Pickens, CeeDee Lamb, Caleb Johnson, and all the other weapons you got, you feel entirely different about your ability to run offense. I still don't know who the fuck is going to take the first snap at running back this year. Like, we might need to run a parlay on that. Who takes the first? We might, for real.
You're not lying. You're not lying.
Who takes the first snap at running back in 2025? Javonte Williams, Miles Sanders, Jadon Blue, Phil Maffa.
Oh shoot, throw Deuce name in there too. Shoot.
Throw Deuce and then throw a random nigga from off the street.
Is what's name still here?
Who? Hunter Lukey.
No, I mean you can throw Hunter Lukey. I'm talking about what's his name? Behind Rico, Miles Davis. He still here?
He on the practice squad.
Yeah, I throw his name in there too.
Wait. I think he got cut.
I think he got cut. Okay.
Hold on, let me see. I know.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know there were certain people on this show that liked this sorry ass nigga, but you know, I ain't gonna say no names, but he at the bottom and with shades.
What happened?
There was an extra sorry nigga named Mike Davis that played for our team, Miles Davis, whatever his name was. He's so bad I don't remember his name.
I don't remember that. Was it Miles or Mike? Was it
Malik
Mike
Davis?
Malik Davis.
Oh, see, I done called him a whole different name.
What about him?
I said there was a nigga on this panel that really liked that sorry ass nigga.
I did.
Yeah, he ain't shit.
He got cut last month.
Ain't ever gonna be shit.
That's what's up.
I don't know why Miles
I didn't want to bring
just
it
like you with the TJ Bass. We don't want to do that.
Hey, hold on, man. TJ Bass on the team.
TJ Bass fell out like a bad sack. A dope.
Hey,
we know that.
He's still here.
We know that.
He's still here.
He went from he could be the starter to hell nah. Who is this dude?
Real quick.
Nah. Get that nigga about it.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Nah.
Hey, but listen,
you was stamping TJ Bass. So go on with that shit. Nah.
Hey.
Chill out, relax.
Nah, man. There was never a point in my life I seen Malik Davis do anything and say, you know what, this nigga is human. Like, I don't think he a real person. This nigga like a imaginary friend or some shit. That's how quick that nigga run was.
Relax. That man actually produced in the NFL game. They just hated him out.
That man like
he did.
20 yards.
He did. I showed it to you.
Man, you showed me all 20.
Mm-hmm.
And listen, it was only
the Cowboy hated him out. And while you laughing at him, if you would have gave him some reps, we probably would have did better in that damn game.
What game?
The San Francisco game. Because Zeke was useless. Hell yeah.
Malik Davis ain't shit either.
No, he got reps. I thought
he didn't get reps. That's why he got mad. They got mad
what's
at
name
him.
didn't get reps either. Dalvin Cook either. I was mad that game, man.
No, I'm talking about a couple of years ago.
Oh, a couple years old.
Yeah, because like that's why they threw Malik Davis in the doghouse because he was mad that he didn't get no reps, and I felt like you should have been throwing to anybody in the run game at that point. Zeke was ineffective, 100%.
Super ineffective.
Tony got hurt, and y'all gonna sit up here and be too stubborn to give somebody else a try? All right. That's why your ass went home.
That's our problem right there, man.
Yeah. That's why you went home.
You talk about that damn Revel pick. You know why? They immediately when they started thinking about that, man, they was up. They trying to get rid of Diggs. That was in their mind when they picked Revel.
Retarded.
I said that.
Stupid.
Hey, do you remember what I said, landlord, about how fishy it was that they leaked that they gave the nigga a nickname already?
What's his nickname?
The Condor.
Ah,
Some bullshit.
Listen, man. Listen.
I said real quick. And I said it was fishy. They drafted somebody. When you draft somebody and they comp is already on your team, that nigga probably ain't gonna have a job. His pick coming out with Trayvon. His comp coming out with Trayvon Diggs. And I said the same thing gonna happen between Marshawn Nealon and DeMarcus Lawrence.
Yep. That's exactly what happened.
Well, go ahead though, landlord.
I was about to say, look at it though. What I said, I think I made a decent analogy when I was like, the Cowboys don't really look at it like building. We don't build on a lot of things that we do. We replace. So just imagine trying to build a brick wall and you keep putting a brick there and then taking it back and then putting another one there. You ain't gonna never build nothing, bro. We don't add to what we doing. We just replace. That's a problem. Like, instead of looking at it like, I'm gonna take Diggs away and put Revell there, we should be like, what about Diggs and Revell or this dude? And like, we don't think like that. Just like Schultz and Ferg. We should have said Schultz and Ferg. We said Schultz
or
or Ferg. That's our mentality. We don't build, we replace. So that's a problem.
Cheap.
Yeah, I agree. I also agree with that. Because imagine what your wide
Zeke
receiver
or
room-
Tony. At first it was Zeke and Tony. Then it became Zeke or Tony. Then at first it was Michael Gallup and Coop. Then what it became?
I mean,
Coop or Gallup.
Yeah. And
Which is goofy.
It should have never been there.
That
How
was
the hell are you
that.
putting them two in the same sentence?
But the amount of liquor they was drinking that night for them to even bring that to the meeting, I want to be there so I can slap the mess out of them.
And I know a lot of people want to be right about this, but watch out. We need to start thinking about the potential ors that's coming about with this team. It's probably gonna be, oh,
that's a show.
Sam or who?
Fowler.
It's gonna be ors coming to destroy this team, and we shouldn't be with it. We should be like, why not why not add something to this instead of replacing?
There's only so much pie.
It's only so much pie.
We got them on the team now, but y'all just finna eliminate somebody.
Just sitting on the pie. That's what they doing. They sitting on the pie. They're like a damn Squidward, man. That damn mean, boy.
So, I know Gallup over Cooper was the dumbest move I've seen.
That's
Because you know what? Amari Cooper contract just expired. Amari Cooper has played all these years under the contract the Dallas Cowboys gave him. Under the same contract. All you had to do was keep Amari Cooper, and guess what? You would be you would have probably won some of these other games. You would have been in a better position for last year for sure. You could have had Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, and Brandon Cooks. Think about that. There's a world where you could have had all three of them boys on your team.
Facts.
Said buy another motherfucking pie. I mean, you know what? I never thought about it like that. They talk about there only so many pieces of pie. You can buy more pie, nigga.
Buy a whole nother pie. Then think about this. The salary cap increase every year. So that's more pie right there.
Yeah, that's what they can miss me with that. They don't know how to pay people. The damn money, the more money you have to spend goes up every year. So every year, like
except for COVID. But other than that, I think it went up. It just didn't go up as much as they used to go up, right? Or did it go down?
No, it went up crazy this year. It went up.
I'm talking about COVID, the COVID year.
I think the COVID year was the one outlier. They and even then everything went back to normal so quick it didn't matter.
That's because they couldn't get nobody in the stadium. That's the only thing.
Exactly.
We still watch.
We watched the shit out them games.
Yeah.
And listen, it was the world was possibly coming to an end, and the Dallas Cowboys was sorry. We still watched. Because that was an awful team we put together during COVID. 2020. Oh shit. Dak Prescott was on pace though for 6,000 yards, and we still will lose them games. They said extending your guys, increasing your pie too. Yeah, the Dallas Cowboys got damn near $40 million in cap space right now. Got damn near $40 million in cap space right the fuck now. Y'all good?
Yeah.
I said both y'all niggas got quiet. Quiet as a whole. Like,
I'm listening. I listen sometimes.
There's some news come through.
I listen sometimes.
Y'all make it seem like we just traded Michael Parsons away or something.
Oh.
Hell no.
And y'all got sad quiet. I'm like, damn, what the hell I miss? But nah, you got money. The pie's a lie. And like he said, like you extend Michael, you get another 15.
You extend people. You push some of their money down the road, and the salary cap goes up every year. Like, bro, you can make this team out of whatever you want it to be. Look at what the Eagles doing. They set up their contract so good that, Jalen Hurts, some of his money getting paid all the way like in 2030 and shit. Like it just depends on how you write it up, bro.
Right.
You can do this, bro. You can. So all these people, we don't have the money. That's a lie. We get more money every year, bro. Every year.
Exactly. They push it back. That's how you supposed to build. You're not supposed to pay all your players right now. Why would you? Well, that's actually dumb. Not like saying you ain't supposed to sign these guys to big contracts. I'm saying there's a way to pay him all that money that he was worth in 2022 and 2032. And by the time you pay him 2022 money in 2032, it's going to be worth less. That's how inflation works, man. The dollar is worth less. So like that people don't understand the cap. They don't understand. They regurgitate what Steven lied to them about Like Steven lied about the damn Rams, talking about they gonna be fielding in a couple of years. Man, the damn Rams then came and lapped us so many goddamn times after winning the Super Bowl, and they drafted better than you. Like, and that's what so they can miss me with that. They can spend now. They got money. Even if when you don't have money, you can make money. So like, the problem is, here's the problem: y'all can't get fired. Y'all don't move like a desperate man. Y'all ain't never been desperate.
Philly guy, relax now.
Hold on.
Unlike Philly people, we actually give props. Like, we actually talk football. Y'all don't do nothing but insult and talk crazy.
Listen,
like, you know what I'm saying? We actually talk
come to
football.
us to football.
Unless he put that shit in the super chat, fuck him. All right, we got somebody paying for what they saying.
My fault. You right.
Yeah,
True.
Shit.
I'm with you when you're right.
Nigel hit a nigga with a $5 super chat. We up to talk to this nigga. All right, us Cowboy fans go down with the ship. Even at the end of the world, he hit you with that 5 at
Facts, man.
So we damn sure got to read it.
Facts. We with you, Nigel. Hey, we got a rep for the squad, man. We do. Yeah, absolutely, Tyrone Church. Put that on the screen. I want him to see that. Make sure he see that. Yeah. That's it right there. Perfect. We need that perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Funny he say that. Y'all come to us for football. Shit. But we don't know football. Funny. Damn. When y'all want to know about a damn draft pick, y'all ain't going to know about else.
Y'all won the Super Bowl. We still don't go see y'all over there. We cool on y'all, bro. We good. Y'all over here. Y'all won the Super Bowl, but y'all on our channels. That's insane. Don't y'all got enough going on over there? Like, y'all just gotta have some cowboy stuff in y'all life. Y'all obsessed. We understand.
Go be for
As
Washington.
you should be.
Go be for Washington. Hey, y'all.
He said go be for Washington.
It's boring. I appreciate it.
Yeah. He said player inflation. The NFL agents have the best accountants. They know exactly how much to raise the players' costs. Mac Money Mayfield, Mo Money Mayfield, I should say. $199 for your mind. Jared Jones on the GM, coach, and the play caller.
Facts. That boy do it all,
man.
He do
make
it
the
all.
pizza. He take the pizza.
Listen, that's more bullshit.
Make the McGriddles. He do all that.
Because Jared, you do all that, right? We got money for pie. We got pie money. Then you do 99 jobs. Nigga.
Facts.
We ain't paying no damn money.
You taking up about 4-5 positions.
Ain't nobody on the credits.
How you ain't got no money? I ain't buying it.
You ain't got no money, but you do everything. You the owner. You work the concession stand.
You the one-man band. Oh, they're talking about he ain't got no money. You ain't got nothing but money.
Man, we need defensive tackles, man.
Man, they told me I went on a tour through the stadium, man. Them folks said Jerry owned the power company down the street. So he paying his own self-power. Man, this man ain't got nothing but money. I don't want to hear that.
He printing money at this point.
Facts.
That boy Jerry going crazy. So, hey, we need to touch on some more June 1st stuff, man. Because we only talked about who the hell won't be here. Who the hell we bringing in is really a bigger question.
Hey, y'all, before we get into it, I want to say we appreciate everybody for going crazy. We done gave y'all 2 solid hours of content. I don't even do shows this long, but it's feeling good. I'm feeling good. Hey, y'all participating, y'all showing love. We in here for y'all today, man. So
exactly.
let's do it.
Cause listen, if I ain't gonna hold y'all. If y'all wasn't showing no love, we would have been good. I would have
been out for here.
Like, nigga, it's Saturday. I at least go beat somebody's ass on the game. I be handing out belts. So you know,
here we go right here, man.
Hey, like Lou said something because his dog be barking like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I ain't played Lou yet. It's been a minute since I
all I gotta do is beat his. If I can beat his Arkansas, I can beat him. When he don't get Arkansas, he in hell.
Arkansas hard though. He fly with Arkansas.
I know. Fake ass quarterback. That quarterback ain't that damn. I know
and
that
fake ass wide receiver.
Yeah.
Man, get the hell out
That's
of
my
here.
That's my nigga. You talking about that's my
Man, that nigga fake as hell. That nigga don't do all that.
He talking about the fast one.
The fast nigga.
What's talking about the with the eye?
No, not Isaiah. Not
the super fast dude,
Number 10?
man.
Jordan Anthony.
Yeah, you be bro. No,
man, that's
bro.
so
Yeah,
that shit is fake.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Then he ain't be doing the damn
the double pass.
Yeah, the double pass.
I'm getting it, man. My damn safety be looking goofy out there.
Man, it be nothing but dots, man. How did the hell this dude throwing dots out here?
Jackson was a quarterback.
He better than your quarterback.
He was a college quarterback.
He better than your quarterback. He better than yours.
How? When he be dotting you up too?
He need to start. That's what I say.
He be dotting you up too?
Oh, he thought he died now. Throw an in route then. Stop throwing them damn. Stop throwing that glitch. When my safety coming down, not knowing the damn wide receiver running the damn wide receiver route.
Hey, he see. Like, listen, he gotta react. He got safety do have run responsibilities, man.
It is a slow day in
Man,
sports.
bro, he from 15 yards away. Like, damn, the linebacker got it then. It pissed me off, boy.
Hallelujah over here shooting big slugs at Jerry.
But it's hallelujah.
we might get cut off. We put
Jerry
that on
everything but up to them kids.
Oh
like
my
God. God damn.
Damn, boy. Hey.
Damn, we need that button. Damn.
No, you go ahead.
So this is a good question from my boy JV though. He said, "Can we spin the block on Quentin Bohanna or go after Tim Settle Jr.?" I don't know who the hell Tim Settle is.
Me either,
I don't either. But I just hope if he better. I just want him better than who we brought in last year. What's the dude name from the Bills? Oh, from the Giants actually.
What's that? Oh,
and they broke
George
his pinky.
Phillips.
Yeah. So I just want somebody better than that.
Hey,
really.
Philly, it's all good, my boy. It's all good.
We were just talking shit.
We just talking shit, man. It's
Yeah.
We gotta talk. No, you said something crazy about Dallas though.
Did he?
What you talking about? He said something.
Oh,
Yeah, he
sure it was
did.
him?
He said something crazy about Dallas.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. He just said, yeah, y'all talk about fit. We ain't need all that. You look, take your compliment and go on. That's what it was. He talking about some, y'all talk about Philly. Bro, we understand, bro. Y'all did great. Y'all won the Super Bowl. Leave us alone. We gave y'all props. Just take your props and go on. That's all. It's all good. We gonna spin the block on y'all week 1, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We gonna reassert our dominance week 1.
Yeah, man. We can't have that. Man, there's too much of that.
He said, what I say, scroll up. I just came to the conclusion that it was just me. You know what I'm saying? It was
Y'all
me.
look the same. That's what it is. All y'all Philly fans.
It's all good, Philly,
All y'all
man.
Philly
It's all
fans,
good.
man.
He came in peace. I just didn't like how he was gloating afterwards. That's all.
It's a sore spot for us, I guess.
I'm a little in my feelings right now, all right? Shit. Y'all won Super Bowls. Everybody in the NFC Championship but us. Shit, we got to come back with a vengeance, Jerry. The hell going on?
That's why we need a one tech, man.
Yes.
Either one take.
You got to stop the run. You want to have fun.
Facts.
So, have y'all scouted anybody? Because just what I really want to get to with the June 1st stuff. Somebody got a nose tackle that can't make their team but could probably start on ours. That's usually how shit goes.
Plenty.
Like when you sorry somewhere and somebody else is good somewhere and they got a surplus, like them guys get cut. They try to sneak them boys to the practice squad or some shit like that. But when you have a surplus of players, man, like somebody ends up on the open market and they 9 times out of 10 they might be a little bit better than what you got. So for me, it's DJ Reader.
Put Mo Money last Super on the screen. I don't know if you did.
I believe I did, and you just from Alabama. And
It ain't me. He asked, so leave me alone now.
I'm just saying.
We got a paying customer up here, and he deserves respect. He don't need all of that from you, sir. Okay.
I'm gonna put this up here for him because listen. Mo Money is a paying customer.
Mo Money
inside
is a
the
paying
establishment.
customer, and we appreciate him, man.
We love patrons.
Yeah.
All right, so he said been running dig routes since 1995. Man,
And the
listen,
motherfuckers been working.
been running curl routes too.
Man, y'all just, hey, all right. It's a route tree for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, they are a part of the route tree. All of these routes. The curl route, the comeback route, all of that. Hitch, whatever you want to call it.
I just think the right person need to run the right routes.
They got to be of the right build and stature.
I just believe,
Can't be a mini-me with T-Rex arms like Brandon Cooks.
I
You
was
can't
gonna
do
say,
it.
And be Kevontae Turpin.
Brandon Cooks should not run a curl route. He should not run a curl route. Most he should run is like a deep out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Brandon
saying?
Cooks don't need to stop running. How about that?
I think what it is about
he need to be
Cooks,
always on the run.
they look at Cooks like, oh, the threat of the speed, and then he can break down and get back to the curl route. But if it's not there before
In
he break down,
2015, maybe.
if he's not there before he break down, it's like the corner gonna be taller and with more length to be able to knock the ball down. Like, we seen that in too many critical situations, man. So I give Mike that L, bro. Don't run no damn.
There ain't no threat no more when you running 32 damn times. Shit, yeah, you right, great, right, Camo, God dog.
Yeah,
ain't
yeah,
he
ran it too much.
Yeah, he don't run the deep ball enough for me to worry about the curl.
But I'm gonna be fair though. I brought this up one day. I don't think people want to talk about it. It's a sensitive subject, but I have suspicion that your quarterback likes them motherfuckers. I'm sorry. This is 2 offensive coordinators now. What, 3? And we've been doing them. So I mean, your QB1 might like them, bro, but y'all don't. So who you think gonna get priority over that? Like shit. Dak like them motherfuckers, bro. I really think he do. Real talk. And I think you gonna see him this year too. So get ready.
I swear to God, Dak, I swear I will pull up on you. You check out and run plays.
We got the receivers for it now.
I will, boy.
We got the receivers for it now.
I protect you on here, but I will go check your ass for real, boy. I swear to God.
Check Pickens on a curl route. I bet you gonna like it.
Yeah,
I bet you gonna like it.
Well, this is
it better be after he threw it down 45 yard go ball. Hey, damn, it better not be right off bat. I swear to God,
I'm not bringing Pickens in.
Lou out here going crazy.
You got the damn post route. Like, swear to God.
Post, go.
You got a prerequisite before you can do some shit like that, boy.
I need some vertical routes. That's what you here for.
Yeah, you got to fill in a meter first, man. We got to do something before that.
Like, it got to be 3-1. I gotta see 3. I gotta see 3 deep routes, back to back to back, and then you can throw a curl in.
See, but look, okay, let's throw Dak a bone right here. I'll say this: maybe Dak used that as a substitute for an ineffective run game.
Well, it better be effective this year.
That could be one of the issues. Real talk, that could be an issue.
Yeah,
I mean, we also gotta remind ourselves it's part of the damn route tree.
It is, bro. And it's effective if you do it right.
But
like you said, you can't run it so much. I'm with y'all on that. I'm with y'all.
I'm just saying, like, listen. There are certain people I don't mind running comeback routes. It's just we got too many of them on the team. Like Brandon Cooks did not need to be running that shit. Devontae Turpin did not need to be running that shit.
Facts.
Really, Jalen Tolbert didn't need to be running motherfucker.
Tolbert can do it better than them, but I'm with you on that too. He can do it much better than Turpin and Cooks. Real talk. That might be the only thing he could do better than them, but I'm just saying.
Like, the big body X's who need to do that. Like
Mingo might be able to do it.
I'm going to say Mingo and Pickens need to be your only people that run comeback routes. I don't even want CeeDee Lamb running that shit.
Yeah.
Like, I need Turpin and anybody else a speed guy. You need to be running posts, slant. You need to be crossers. I need to utilize your speed at this point. Like,
I need to see Dak throwing throwing the ball up to Pickens, bro. Throw it to him.
He throw the ball up to listen. He throw the ball up to Jalen Tolbert. He'll throw the ball up to
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, if he ain't looking, if the cornerback ain't looking real muscular and he ain't a certain height, I swear to God, and he 1-on-1,
throw it to him.
I'm overriding CD. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, throw it high. Just throw it high, and he got you.
If that boy is sticking bones and he only 5'2", throw the ball up.
I ain't gonna hold you though. Pickens catch the ball anywhere though.
I know. I'm just saying.
If you throw it anywhere, he gonna
that's
catch
go to. I'm just saying. That's an override right there.
Yeah.
It ain't that many physical corners in the league. That's what I'm saying.
1-on-1 corner. I'm taking Pickens.
1-on-1 too.
Bro, I seen him doing it against
Pat,
bro.
6'3" corners.
I seen him doing it against Pat, Lou.
Hey, look.
So if you doing it against Pat, I'm taking you against whoever. Real talk. That's why
I'm just throwing. I'm throwing tries up there. Y'all play jackpot back there. I'm playing jackpot.
Alright.
I told him he a backyard. I said Pickens a backyard receiver, man. Look, if he 1-on-1, every so often we gonna call to play jackpot. We gonna just throw it up to him.
Now, Naveen, you're not looking at a picture of yourself, your mama, and your daddy. You're not looking at a family portrait. That's not what you're looking at. You're looking at 3 niggas with motion and money sitting here talking football, man. I mean, we in houses we own. We pulling up. Nigga, I got $100,000 worth of vehicles out there in the yard, nigga. You better get your mind right. Talk about some monkeys, nigga, before you get hit with banana clip pussy. Naveen, Naveen, you sound like you from a country that don't wash their ass, Naveen. So don't do that.
Damn.
I ain't gonna say where I think you sound like you from, but you know them folk got a reputation from doing monkey shit. Like they be flinging dookie around. So I'm just saying.
Are you saying he from one of them countries that eat monkey brains? Are you saying
like
one of
shit.
them?
Like listen, he from one of the countries that he the reason why there's AIDS around this bitch, man. You know they said that somebody did something with a monkey that where AIDS came from.
That was them.
It was Naveen them.
He one of them.
It was Naveen and them. It was Naveen them folks in the family portrait with him. It was his raggedy ass mama.
Naveen and them.
It was his broke ass daddy. It was his bow-legged ass granny. It was all them folks over there fuck with the monkeys.
That boy said you're not looking at a portrait of your mama.
Like you looking at some niggas with some motions on some monkeys.
Alright.
Well, only but hey man, I don't even eat bananas like that, nigga. Like I eat cookie cobbler. You gotta take the cookie banana out of banana pudding, boy.
Alright.
I don't even want it.
We don't like the banana flavored Starburst, none of that shit. Like,
what is wrong with y'all?
I don't know what's wrong with this dude.
Oh my god, man.
We don't even like the banana flavor, bro. What you talking about?
On, bro. This is crazy, dog.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I enjoy trolls, bro. They be funny. I ain't gonna hold you. I be weak, low key. Like, even I'm talking about, look, my sense of humor so crazy. I laugh at racism and everything. That shit be funny as hell.
Oh my god, bro.
It's hard to make me mad, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a crazy person. That shit be funny.
That boy. I swear to God, I watch your lives every time for that.
He gon' spaz out.
He gon' spaz on that every time.
This why I ain't got no sponsors.
Is that you
Look, y'all gotta sponsor us because of him. Like we ain't gonna, ain't nobody gonna pay for this. But y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all
So
the
we
only
need
one
y'all.
that find value in this.
If y'all want him to keep spazzing on people, you gotta support. You know
You
what I'm
gotta
saying?
hit the supers. You
got
gotta
to
hit
hit
the
the like
cash
button. You
app.
got to.
We ain't ever gonna be on ESPN fooling with me.
Never. You know?
They got one time.
Just turn off the comments. You can be there. Just turn off the comments.
Don't let him come
Don't
in.
let him see it. Don't let him see nothing. No reports and nothing.
All right.
Oh my god.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god. Jesus.
Man.
But man, hey, I think it's about that time before we get canceled. And you know what I'm saying? It get dangerous when he ain't get like that. So, you know, you never go full Henny ball. Never go full Henny.
Just gotta be a shot. You
You just gotta take a couple shots. Don't never go full Henny, dog.
That show wasn't no handshake.
That was that bullet right there. That's the bullet.
That wasn't no bullet either. That boy pulled out the damn sawed off, boy.
The bazooka, the switch.
Hey, see, I feel like I did something. Joe said I make his day better watching, man. I appreciate you, Joe.
That's
That
what's
means
up,
a
man.
lot, brother.
All the way from where he at?
Italy.
My boy-
Italy.
Italy.
Yeah, Joe Tranchino.
That's a real one, man. I appreciate Joe.
Shout out Joe,
Appreciate
man.
y'all, man.
Shout out everybody.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all. This was a hell of a show. I'm gonna have to watch this one back myself.
Swear to God.
Yeah, I enjoyed y'all boys today, man. But I'm gonna have to go ahead and vanish.
I
You know what I'm saying?
understand. Listen, I gotta go charge my controller. I gotta get listen, Lou needs belt. Like Lou needs belt, man. Like
Hey.
it just
All
is
right,
what it
man.
is,
See,
man.
I gotta hop on now. See, look. All right, man.
I'll answer this for
Roll,
real
yeah.
quick. I'm looking forward to week 1, and I'm also looking forward to the Green Bay Packer game.
Ooh, you took
Those
mine.
are two
That's a good one.
games I'm looking forward to. What about y'all before we get out of here? Last question.
I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving. That's gonna show us how, like, even if we beat Philly, if we can't beat Kansas City, like, you know, if we can beat Kansas City, like, we for real this year. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Y'all took the best 3 for me. Let me look at the schedule one more time. Because it's a lot of interesting games on here. I'm not going to hold you. But I think the most meaningful games is the week 1 and like he said, the Kansas City game. I want to see our mentality. Is all of this culture shit that Brian Schottenheimer talking about is going to work? Let's see. Because culture should be able to help them have a different mindset when they going into battle like this. They should be confident. They should be believing in this shit because they got to believe in the process. Confidence comes from you believing in your process and your work. So if he got them to buy in, that's going to tell us a lot, bro. These are over the hump games. Detroit game is a good one. Like, these are games that show you where you at on that measuring stick. And I want to see how we react to it. The first game is going to tell us a lot. first game gonna tell us a lot. I'm not saying we win in the Super Bowl when we beat the Eagles, because I feel like we will beat them. But it just tell me how we gonna deal with the anarchy. You know what I'm saying? This gonna be a lot for Brian Schottenheimer. He gonna show us a lot. He gonna show us what he made of with this first game. It's gonna tell me a lot. So I'm ready to see that for sure. But that Chiefs game, it's symbolic to me. It's symbolic to me. We ain't never beat Pat. We ain't played him that many times, but we ain't never beat Pat.
Sure didn't. He made us look stupid. Remember that before that halftime, him and Tyreek?
Yeah. We never beat Pat. So that's symbolic. And you want to see how Dak respond playing against some of these better quarterbacks too. Like, I want to see that. I want to see if Dak still got that Dak swagger coming out there and confidence and go out there and ball against them. I want to see that. So I can't wait to see these games.
Man. So, hey, this been real. Like, this is fun. Like, listen, we love y'all, because this is way longer than I expected to give y'all. So,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
On a
By
Saturday,
far.
too? On a Saturday?
On a Saturday, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love y'all. So
For sure.
make sure that y'all show the love back. Hit the like button on the way out. Hit the share button on the way out. Hit the Cash App on the way out. You know. And in the world.
Damn, hallelujah. I can't play it on here. I'm gonna do a solo show and I'm gonna put it on there one day. I got you though.
You should. That shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll spit the verse for you. You know?
I mean, go ahead and rap it, man, and then we'll close out.
Hold up. How I came on? The young prophet. Hold on. The greatest. I know these haters can't stand me. Well, take a seat. I do it for the family. So street, bring the block to the Grammys. And if you try to stop me, you'll need a plan B, yeah. I just do it for the real. If you ain't from the bottom, you ain't get how I feel. To go against the odds, go hard, chase meals. Let the doubters see you made it and show them all you the greatest. I'm the greatest. Hey, turn that beat off. That beat don't throw me all the way off. The young poet got flows flowing that's mind blowing. I'm flamboyant when brainstorming. That's fair warning for my opponents that will be mourning before the morning. Every beat I eat and destroy it. That's what the fans wanted. The young prophet, the young prophet that copy. I said, damn, I fucked up. Hold on. I said, the great. I know the young prophet. Code. I forgot, bro. I forgot. I need to beat.
It be like this.
Yeah, bro.
I need to beat.
You play it, put on the mic, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Hold on. I need to beat. Hen ain't got the song over there.
Nope.
I'm gonna have to send you the song. Hold up. The young poet got flows flowing that's mind blowing. I'm flamboyant when brainstorming. That's fair warning for my opponents that will be mourning before the morning. Every beat I eat and destroy. That's what the fans wanted. The young prophet, hard copy. I said, and y'all photoshopping or something like that. I forgot. I
It be
can't
like
think of
that.
it.
Fuck
Yeah,
it.
bro.
Landlord be rapping his ass off.
I got so much shit I can't remember, so my bad.
F it. Hey, man.
I
Listen.
got you though. Hallelujah.
End
I
of the
got you.
day, man. Fuck the Eagles.
Facts.
Fuck bald headed niggas. And also,
Wait a minute.
fuck,
Hold on. Wait a minute, dog. What did they do?
let me
This
talk
man
shit,
is
man.
insane. We gotta go. He gonna mess us
God
up.
bless America and
We
bless
ain't
the
getting a dime
Cowboys.
off of this.
Shit, we already got paid. They love us. They cashed out for this show.